with Hickory this season. So, Kevin, tell us who to look for tonight.
Yeah, on the Hickory side of the ball, they have a number of players to look for, one of which is number 3, Calvin Morrison. Can't really talk about Hickory without talking about Morrison. The last game, he had 20 carries, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns, and also an 80-yard punt return for a touchdown. So that was his 4th Player of the Game award last game, and he's looking to add to that number tonight.
All right, so what we'll do is we're going to take yet another break here, though, and as the bands get things warmed up, and we'll have the Star Spangled Banner shortly here, too, as our pregame festivities continue from Hermitage, PA. Friday Night PA will continue in a moment. We'll be back with more right after this.
Warehouse Sales is your fishing gear destination, including PA fishing licenses, lures, lines, and more. Visit us on Facebook for daily deals or take the short drive to Sharon, PA today. Hard to find parts and accessories for any job, indoor and out. From gardening to gearheads, pest control to plumbing, we're Warehouse Sales. Chances are if we don't have it, you don't need it. Take aim. Warehouse Sales, hunting blinds, trail cameras, outdoor accessories, and more. Warehouse Sales in Sharon, PA.
Hi, this is Steve Sherman of Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service, and you're listening to High School Football on FridayNightPA.com.
Okay, and we're going to have the national anthem, and we'll have the alma mater, so we'll have that right now for you. Please rise and enjoy the national anthem.
Alma mater.
Doing the alma mater here now for Hickory. And there's the Hickory Band, alma mater, and before that, of course, the Star Spangled Banner, and we're going to get things started here shortly. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with a few final thoughts before kickoff here from Hickory and Hermitage, PA. Friday Night PA continues in just a moment. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
The Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service congratulates the athletes, band members, coaches, and parents on their season. Owned and operated by Steve Sherman and son Steve, we personally handle all aspects of your loved one's service. It is our honor to serve you with a wide range of services and ceremonies. Best of luck tonight from the Sherman Funeral Home and Sherman family. Sherman Funeral Home located on Highland Road in Hermitage.
This is Ben Bissett from Ben Bissett Chevrolet, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
And we are back here, of course, from Hermitage at Hickory Field. Tonight, what the official name of this, I'm not quite sure is. Do you know, Kevin? I say, we say live from the Hive because there could be bedlam tonight here in this place. You never know, with it being senior night, a special night, and those festivities will cover at halftime. And Hickory comes in at 7-1, and they're 4-0 in their region, and of course they come home for this big Friday night finale here with a chance to secure that outright Region 4 title. And they face Slippery Rock, and of course the team that's kept the slim District 10 playoff hopes alive last Friday with a 37-14 victory at league rival Titusville. And while Slippery Rock rolled on the road, Hickory escaped Grove City last Thursday night with a 21-14 victory. And Marilyn Peterson's pass break up in the end zone on the fourth down in the final minute helped preserve the victory. We'll talk about a few more things here before we get things kicked off from Hermitage. So we'll take one more break, and we'll be right back after this with more Friday Night PA. Stay with us.
Have you thought to yourself, the weather info on my smartphone doesn't tell me much? Then give Time and Temperature a call. Time and Temp has been around for decades, but not like this. Time, temp, and the forecast quickly and accurately. Then you can get on with your day. In the Shenango Valley, 347-7751. Greenville, 588-2300. Grove City, 458-5800. Save it in your contacts for easy dialing.
And don't forget, too, coming up as they were mentioning the Slippery Rock Rockets tonight, just quickly some of their headline players. Doug Popovec, he was every do-it-all player for the Slippery Rock Rockets. We'll also be hearing from Lamont Patterson tonight. Scott Cole, Angel Mercado is another running back that he's got some service this season. Owen Long has done really a great job at running back, too. So, but Kevin, you've got a lot of material you've been working on, and share some of that with us.
Yeah, you had mentioned Doug Popovich, the do-it-all player. Last game, he had an interception, a blocked field goal, 9 for 14 passing, 91 yards, and also an extra point. So really the do-it-all player for Titusville. And then on the other side with Hickory, as I mentioned, Morrison. Also have to mention Dungy, the do-it-all player for Hickory. He can throw it, he can pass it. It's really hard to account for him on that side of the ball, and it's going to be a tough test for Grove City, who come into today obviously off that win against Titusville, but Titusville, they fell last night. We haven't mentioned too, Sharon, and that score was 42-21. So Titusville finished the season at 1-7, and it's going to be a really tougher test here for the Slippery Rock Rockets against the Hickory Hornets. And with that, I think we mentioned some other games too around the area. I can do that. As I mentioned, the last night's game is Sharon at Titusville with 42-21. There's some other games tonight as well. We have the Conneaut Area Eagles 6-2 at the Grove City Eagles 4-4. So the battle of the Eagles there. See who comes out on top. We have the Reynolds Raiders 6-2 at the Farrell Steelers. So another tough test there for the Farrell Steelers. They don't mind to schedule those tough opponents, but that really helps them whenever playoff time comes, and that time's coming shortly. As we have the Wilmington Greyhounds 6-2 at the Sharpsville Blue Devils, who are 1-7. Greenville Trojans 7-1 at the Maplewood Tigers, 1-6. Franklin Knights 0-8 at the Oil City Oilers, 7-1. Lakeview Sailors 1-7 at the Cambridge Springs Devils, 5-3. And one more thing with scheduling worth noting, Slippery Rock, they do play one more game next week. They're at home against Mercer Mustangs, but the game for Hickory Hornets was canceled. They were supposed to travel to General McLean, but they decided to just abandon that and just focus on the playoff games that are ahead of them. So that is what is going on the scheduling side of the ball, and as the players get to the halfway line here, look to do the coin toss.
That's right, and we'll see what happens now. Of course, this is just for show. They do a little bit earlier, but we missed that, so we'll go ahead and pretend that it's live happening right now as you're here from Hermitage. A gorgeous night again. It's just a little nippy, but it's just right for perfect fall weather. We have had a gorgeous season of Friday Night PA football this year. That's for sure. So the coin toss, of course, is occurring right now at midfield, and we'll wait for the officials to do their signaling. And it looks like Hickory will be receiving. Is that, am I seeing that correctly, Kevin? It looks like, yeah. Hickory is going to receive the opening kickoff. So we will now. Who are the big kick receivers for returners rather for Hickory this year?
It has to be Calvin Morrison and Dungy and Gardlock. As I mentioned last week, we had Morrison with that long kickoff return, and so it's going to be tough for them. And it's good seeing as well with the seniors out there, being senior night. And with that, we're about a minute till kickoff, so we'll take one last break here at Friday Night PA. We'll be back after these messages.
Okay, thanks. We'll be right back.
High school football is on the air. Friday Night PA is pleased to present tonight's game. This Friday Night PA broadcast, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of Friday Night PA and Wallace Marketing and Media. They are produced for the private use of our audience, and any rebroadcast in full or in part is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Friday Night PA and Wallace Marketing and Media. Now, here's our Friday Night PA broadcast team.
And once again, Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis here tonight, live from Hermitage, PA, Hickory Stadium. Hornets, first time I've been here this year. Kevin's been here quite frequently, and I'm very, very glad and privileged to do a game tonight with him, and looks like this could be a good finale. They are playing on senior night, and they are also playing for an outright lead for the region title tonight. So it's a big moment tonight coming up, and let's see who we have back there to receive. It's looks like it is going to be Morrison. He's deep to receive, and on the far side is Christian Dungy back there doing the kicking tonight, I believe. Let's see who we had doing that last time we had the game. Let's see. We'll have the run up and the kickoff here shortly. Is the ball spotted at the 40? And it's a low pooch kick. It drops at the 40. It's picked up. And he's fighting forward and actually not going very far forward. He is blasted back, Christian Dungy on the return. And looks like Hickory's going to set up shop at about the 33-yard line. Their own 33 to get things started here live from Hermitage tonight. Friday Night PA. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis. Don't forget tonight, of course, the bands at halftime, senior activities, and after the game, the U.S. Army presentation of the season. It's really going to be a nice event that we're going to have scheduled here for the post-game situation. So stay with us for all that. On-field interviews, however we can get them, whatever we can do to get them. So it's time now for Dungy, a quarterback. Of course, he's standing there to his left is Morrison. Dungy takes a shotgun snap, drops it, picks it up again. He's going to try to dump it off to Morrison. He actually finds a receiver in the flat at about the 38-yard line. That was number 11. That was Dante Evans on a reception.
Yeah, one of the things we haven't really mentioned with Hickory is their absences. Had Phillips out, with Borowitz out, and now Applegarth out last week, and he's out tonight again. So a number of players have to step up, one of which is Evans, and he makes his first catch there on that play.
That was good enough for 3 yards. It brings up a second down 7. Once again, Dungy in the shotgun. Morrison behind him. He gives to Morrison off right tackle, finds a hole, makes a couple people miss. He's up around the 45, and he's wrestled down at about the 46-yard line, just inside the 46. And that's probably enough for Hickory first down. And looks like the linemen are they going to have a measurement, or what are they going to do here, Kevin? I think it's very close to a first down. Just depends on where the spot is, really, as the official stands at the 45. But I thought he broke past the 45. But now it looks like there's a penalty marker on the field. And I did not see a flag, but Hickory is walking as if they are penalized, and they have been. Is that a legal procedure call, I believe, on the Hornets?
It looks like it's a holding there on the Hornets, and you've seen that throughout the season, a lot of long runs with Morrison called back on a run, and this time already on the first drive, a holding costing the Hornets.
So Morrison, once again, he's back behind Dungy. 3 receivers are flanked out to the right. Calls for the snap. And somebody jumped on the slippery rock side. I think the defender encroached, was drawn off by the snap count, and it's going to move it, I believe, as Hickory is traveling right to left. And so they're going to move it more to the left a little bit here, and that's a 5-yard penalty.
You can tell that's something that Dungy's been working on throughout the season, that hard count. He's used it throughout some games sparingly, and this time starts off the game with being senior night. Slippery Rock's a little bit antsy and gets them to jump there.
So the ball's at the 32, and that's a long conversion is necessary, but a flat pass to the receiver on the right side, and he fights to maybe about the 45. I don't even think he got the original line of scrimmage, and I believe that was Marzair Gardlock on the reception. It was number 10.
Yeah, great play there from the Slippery Rock number 5, Lamont Patterson. The junior on senior night makes the play and brings down Gardlock for a short gain.
Yes, Patterson was one of the standouts against the against the Sharpsville game that I did against Slippery Rock earlier this season. So once again, Dungy going to try to make something happen. They've kind of been sort of hanging around and haven't really moved the ball here very prolifically yet in the game, but he's chopping back the throw. He's going to keep it himself. And Morrison just got to the 45, or Dungy rather. He didn't even get a gain on that play, so does that bring up third down now, or is that fourth? That's
fourth down.
Yep, fourth down.
Good stop there, number 36, Peyton Reich there for Slippery Rock. A lot of teams try to spy Dungy and very unsuccessful, but good job there from Reich, able to stay up with Dungy and bring him down before he gets going and forces that fourth down.
So Gardlock does the punting. Nice punt. And it lets it roll inside the 30 to about the, continues to roll, takes a nice hickory roll to about the 21-yard line. So that's where the Rockets will get things started here tonight. We'll take a break, be back with more Friday Night PA in just a moment. We've got no score here from Hermitage.
At Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union, we're making a difference in our community every day. From great rates on savings and checking to mortgage loans where we turn home buyers into home owners and auto loans that fit your life. We're here for you. With a credit union loan that fits your needs, budget, and lifestyle, we'll be your partner working side by side, helping you succeed. Visit us in Hermitage or Sharon and see why so many trust Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union. Making a difference in our community.
And we are back here, live action. And the handoff up the middle, and I believe that was long to about the 35. I want to say that may have been Owen Long on the carry. It was Mitchell Stadmiller actually on the carry. Peterson on the stop for the Hornets. Of course, Douglas Popovic, the big quarterback, senior, 6'1", 190. He has done a lot this season for the Rockets. And he stands in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands off left tackle up over the 35 to about the 43-yard line. And I want to say, it's a 22 on the carry. I believe that was Owen Long. Yes, Owen Long, another name that was frequently mentioned in other previous games this season. So Long carries sufficiently enough to move the sticks.
I think that was actually a cool score on that play, and the ball actually came out at the end of the play, but luckily he was just down there as the ref called him down, and Slippery Rock maintains possession.
All right, so Popovic again in the shotgun. And Owen Long in motion, but the give off right tackle, straight ahead to about the 45. And I want to say, was that 23, I think, on the carry? Who was that, Kevin?
Number 18, Cole Scott again on the carry. See there? Don't really see that a lot of times against Hickory, just trying to run it right at him, and a good job from Scott on that first down.
Oh, and again, in motion goes the running back. Long, but the give again, it's the Scott off left tackle, trying to find some room forward to about the 47-yard line. So that was Cole Scott on the carry. He's the senior, 6'3", 190 running back. So it is, looks like about a 3rd and 6 coming up here for the Rockets. And the ball, they need to get to about the 48 of Hickory to get that first down. They're about 7 yards shy. Popovic keeps it himself. He's finding the man open. He's got up over the midfield and we're out to 45. First down territory for the Rockets. A nice pitch and catch there, and 22, that was Owen Long once again on the reception. So a nice play out of the backfield on the right side was good enough for a Rockets first down.
Yeah, Hickory sold out for the run there, and a good job from Slippery Rock doing the play action, fooling them, and then picking up that first down on the throw.
So Popovic once again in the shotgun, Long in motion to the left, but the give off left tackle, fighting his way towards the 40-yard line and really having a hard time getting to it, but I believe that may have been Kane Humphrey on the carry. Was that number 28? Or is that Cole on the carry?
Yeah, Cole Scott. They look to be getting him involved early there for Slippery Rock.
Yep, so only about a yard on the carry. 6:27 first period here. No score from Hermitage. Hickory trying to stop the Slippery Rock Rockets. The pitch is to Long. Right tackle off over the 40 to about the 37-yard line maybe. So that was Owen Long on the carry, number 22. He will do a lot for you in this game, and he doesn't have the build that you would think of as a successful running back, but he's 5'11", 150, but he does it and he gets his job done, a low center of gravity. So the ball's now nestled at the 38-yard line. The 38-yard line, the Rockets up to the line to get things started here as the Hornets are trying to hold them on defense here. 5:33, clock still continuing to move in the first quarter. And play clock had already run down just about, so a timeout is called. And so we'll take one here as well. We'll be back from Hermitage in just a moment. Your score is 0-0 here from Hermitage. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dr. John Mahinas from the Community Counseling Center of Mercer County. We here at the Community Counseling Center are wishing the Hickory Hornets all the best in the coming year. May it be filled with success, teamwork, and memorable moments. Go Hornets!
Sharon Regional Health System is celebrating a new chapter, proudly serving the healthcare needs of our community. We have a renewed dedication and unwavering commitment to deliver the highest standard of care that you've come to know and expect. This means reinvesting in our employees, our physicians, and the essential medical technologies needed to provide exceptional care to you and your family. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community. Learn more at SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org.
Hi, this is Tammy Calderwood from Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union, and you are listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
Welcome back here to Hickory as the Rockets continue to try to move the football. And Owen Long with a carry, and he fights his way to about the 35-yard line. So the stop, I believe, was by guard Locke.
Yeah, a little bit of trickery there from the Slippery Rock. Fake reverse there too long, and then end up giving the ball to look like the Scott maybe in the end, but he gets stymied by the D-line and forces a 4th and 6 here, and Slippery Rock offense is still out there.
So they are going to try to see if they can convert. Once again, the shotgun snap goes directly to, well, that's going to be a running back carry, kind of a jet sweep left side by Doug Popovic on the carry, and he probably has first down yardage. It looks very close. Again, once again, it's all going to depend on that spot, but it's very close to a first down for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, this time Popovich lined up wide, and he motions it in for the handoff, and he picks up the first down.
And there it is. That is a first down. So 1st and 10 now. And the ball's at the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 32. There's about 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. No score if you're just joining us. Friday Night PA. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis tonight. Popovic takes a snap. He fakes a handoff. He fires, and it's intercepted by Hickory. Nice pickoff. And I believe that was number 24 on the reception, on the interception, Dylan Gardner. And it was intercepted, and he fell to the ground. And so Hickory takes over at about the 27-yard line.
And that's a really good play from Gardner there, and something that you've kind of seen throughout the season, him growing as a player. The first game I remember seeing him getting kind of bodied by someone significantly bigger than him, and then seeing how he's progressed, making some good tackles, and then this time making an interception.
A nice grab on that interception. Morrison, left tackle run up over the 30 to maybe about the 31-yard line. So that's a gain of about 3 there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 7.
And you can tell that Slippery Rocks can kind of watch and film with how they're playing. Starting the game, kicking it off a little short. Seeing Grove City do that in here, sure seen a lot of Morrison trying to contain him.
And the give is to Morrison again, off left tackle. He's up over the 30, bounces outside a little bit. He's over the 40. He's about the 45-yard line. First down yardage for Hickory, thanks to Kelvin Morrison. And there was really, that was a lot of second effort there to get that yardage, but a great run.
Yeah, silky move there from Morrison. He kind of just does a step back on the defender, makes him bite, and he's able to pick up the additional yardage.
Dungy again takes a shotgun snap. He going to keep it himself. Right tackle runs forward to about the 49-yard line. Well, about the 48.5 or so. Give it. And brings up a 3rd down and maybe about a long 4.5.
They're going fast here, and that's what makes Dungy so good as a player is his durability.
And the handoff up the middle, and it's Morrison. He's trying to make people miss. It's a big cluster there, and he goes down and loss about 2, maybe 1 or 2.
It took about 4 Slippery Rock Rockets there to finally bring him down, as Morrison was just kind of throwing him to the ground one at a time, but as another one eventually came and was able to bring him down. That forces a 3rd down here for Hickory.
So a 3rd and 5 now. The 48-yard line is where it is. Hickory's own 48. No score here from Hermitage tonight yet. And there go the Rockets again, launching, if you will, off the line a little early. And so the Hornets are going to be moved forward a little bit closer to that first down marker. And so it's going to be a 3rd and short. And maybe about a 3rd and, oh, was that good enough to give them, oh, the ball spotted, yeah. Is that a first down?
Yeah, they're moving the chains. That's
okay.
A new set of downs there for the Hornets.
So it is inside Slippery Rock territory now at the 47-yard line. Morrison, again behind Dungy. 2 receivers to the right. And whistles blow before the snap. And we'll see what the situation was on that call. And it may have been a play clock violation as they kind of took their time getting them to the line there. They were moving fast at first, and then they kind of had a little hiccup here. But it's going to be spotted at about the 47-yard line of Slippery Rock. Delay of game against.
I think they're saying no penalty. I think they maybe
no penalty. Okay.
Something with the clock, and they just decide to reset it here for the Hornets and sets up a new set of downs, 1st and 10.
So Dante Evans goes in motion. Dungy takes a snap, gives to Morrison, left side, finds a hole. He's up over the 40, the 30, the 20. Finally forced down about the 15-yard line, inside the 15. Kelvin Morrison, and Slippery Rock got a little excited at the end of that, and a flag has been thrown, so it may move it a little closer even to the goal line.
Yeah, again, seeing how hard it is to bring Morrison down, as host of defenders have to bring him down, and at the end it looked like Cole Scott got a little bit too excited and kind of rolled over Morrison too aggressively at the end, and now we'll draw the flag there, drawing them to be about half the distance to the goal line penalty as they are rolling here, and could probably be about the 15.
So that's, yep, that looks like they are going to walk it off right now from the 15. So it'll be around the 7-yard line, I believe, is where they'll spot it. So, and it does. So that's where we'll set it down around the 6 or 7-yard line. As Hickory is that close to pay dirt here early on. We are in the first quarter, just a couple of minutes to go yet in the first quarter. And again, in motion here up the middle goes Morrison, finds a hole, fights forward towards the goal line and gets into the end zone, but we're looking for, yes, we've got an official signal, a touchdown for Hickory.
Yeah, it looked like there wasn't contact till he was a few yards past the goal line there. As a great run from Morrison, and you can kind of see that dominance of the Hickory Hornets offense and their run attack. Just run it behind Evans. He did it that last play. He got 35. Do it this play. You get the touchdown, and Hornets on the board first as their lead now 6-0.
So Dara is going to try to make it 7. And once again, Slippery Rock is jumping off the line there a little bit early. And so it's just going to delay the potentially inevitable here. So we're holding steady at 2:29 first quarter.
Slippery Rock had a pretty good start to this game with their first drive and able to stymie Hickory on their first drive as well, but concedes here. It's really hard to slow down that Hornets offense.
And so once again, the kicker, Dara, Callum Dara, is in for the extra point. And the snap is down, the kick is up, and it is no good. It's off to the left. So they missed the extra point, and so live from Hermitage, PA, Friday Night PA continues in a moment with your score with 2:29 to go here in the first quarter. It is a 6-0 lead for Hickory. We'll be right back.
Looking for a timeless treasure? Discover the magic of King's Jewelry, a family-owned gem since 1914. We're excited to announce our brand new location at 2220 East State Street in Hermitage. Whether it's an engagement ring, a special gift, or a stunning statement piece, our expert jewelers are here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Join us for our grand opening, enjoy exclusive offers, and discover why generations have trusted King's Jewelry for the most cherished moments.
King's Jewelry, celebrating love for over 100 years.
Hi, this is Mike Joanno from the Joanno Legal Group, and you are listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
And welcome back to Hermitage, Friday Night PA, senior night here tonight in Hickory High School. And they have just taken a 6-0 lead, even though Slippery Rock took the opening kickoff and were moving the ball fairly well, but were intercepted inside the Hickory 30-yard line, and that led to a drive that was well over a 70-yard drive for a score. And Calvin Morrison could be given the credit for that 6-pointer, and the extra point was missed. So that's where we stand, 6-0. And the kick is a boomer, and it's taken at about the 12, up over the 20, the 25. He's over the 30, 35, 40. 45 out of bounds around midfield, and that is Owen Long on the kick return for Slippery Rock.
That's just what the Slippery Rock Rockets needed to try to get momentum on their side with that long kickoff return. And on another note, it's good to see Daroff out there doing the kickoffs. We've seen throughout the season it was Jamarian Husband doing the kickoffs and Daroff only doing the extra points and the field goals, but it's good to see probably something health related that he's now back out there doing kickoffs.
Yes, but because he really, that was a whale of a kick taken back near the 10-yard line. But Slippery Rock is going to set it down and get things started here shortly. We're waiting to see what the officials have to say about where they're going to put the spot. And it is a penalty on the Rockets, so may have been some sort of illegal block on the return. And now that will mean that the Rockets are going to have to start all the way back at about the, my goodness, must have been a lot more substantial than an illegal block. It's going to start around the 17-yard line. So that entire kickoff return, all but about 5 yards of it has been wiped off. So now Popovic has got himself into a little bit of a hole here to try to work out of to get the Rockets competitive here and back into the game. 6-0 right now, Hickory. The officials are still conferring here to determine exactly whether they want to substitute a different, maybe a Nerf ball in for the next play, or I'm not sure. Of course, you don't even know what that is, Kevin. So 1st and 10 for Slippery Rock. That ball setting up at their own 12-yard line. Or 11. So basically that entire kickoff return was negated. And the linesmen are trying to get the yards markers straightened out there. And some of the officials say, let's get things going, blowing whistles saying, let's play ball. Popovic again, he gives to, this is Long, off right tackle. Long fights his way to about the 18-yard line. So that was a gain of about 5 on the carry. Snyder on the tackle for the Hornets.
Yeah, and as long as the Rockets execute, those penalties couldn't be that worse of a thing for them, as the key for Grove City last week was keeping the ball out of the Hornets' hands, and they want to try to do that with long drives and just having more field to do it now with this ball at the 15.
Popovic once again keeps it himself, runs forward up over the 20 to maybe about the 21. We'll give him that. So that is going to be is that a third down situation now? About a 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 5. So I'm not sure why the PA said 3rd and 1, because it's certainly not 3rd and 1. It's probably 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. Ball spotted about the 21-yard line. Popovic calling for the shotgun snap. Hands off once again up the middle. And I believe that may have been Cole on the carry, Cole Scott. He gets to about the 25.
That's enough for the first down for the Rockets there. Keeps this drive rolling here.
Okay. It must be the angle of the sticks or something. I'm just not picking it up there on that one. But yes, okay, so that is first down run for the Rockets, and they will have the ball at their own, let's see, about the 24-yard line.
You see Popovic lined up wide here, and Scott and Long under center.
Cole Schwartz is all the way out to the left as a receiver too. Popovic goes in motion. He'll take that jet sweep fake, but then up the middle goes Long, keeps it himself and gets to maybe a yard or 2 on the carry. So that it's going to be bringing up a 2nd and maybe about 7? Or we'll call it 9 now, actually.
Yeah, good discipline there from the Hornets on defense as Slippery Rock tries some more misdirection with the handoff, and Long just decides to take it himself, but Hornets do a good job making that play, and the tackle forcing the 2nd and 7.
So 28-yard line is where it's spotted. And that'll do it for quarter number 1, actually. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more Friday night PA action here. We'll start quarter number 2 of tonight's story as quarter number 1 ends with a score. The Hickory Hornets 6, the Slippery Rock Rockets, nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this. Stay with us.
Warehouse Sales is your fishing gear destination, including PA fishing licenses, lures, lines, and more. Visit us on Facebook for daily deals or take the short drive to Sharon, PA today. Hard to find parts and accessories for any job, indoor and out. From gardening to gearheads, pest control to plumbing, we're Warehouse Sales. Chances are if we don't have it, you don't need it. Take aim. Warehouse Sales now carries Pennsylvania hunting licenses, plus hunting blinds, trail cameras, outdoor accessories, and more. Warehouse Sales in Sharon, PA.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
All right, and we are back here. Friday night PA getting ready to get started with the second quarter of action. It's 6-0 Hickory. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis tonight. Friday night PA, week number 9. A gorgeous October evening here. So Popovic and company from about their 27-yard line. Takes a snap, looks to throw. He's under a rush. He is dumped at the 22-yard line. A big sack of a loss of about 5 on that.
And this time, Slippery Rocks decides to pass the ball and decide just to do a simple corner routes for the receivers. And it looked like number 26, Sawyer Allen, the senior tight end, was open in the corner route on the near side, but not enough time from Popovic as he was down there. Brought down for the sack, and that forces a 3rd and long.
So Schwartz is once again flanked out to the left here. And behind Popovic is Cole Scott. Have not seen, okay, and all the way out over to the right side, it looks like it's Carter Generoth, the tight end receiver. And taking the pitch, left side, finding a hole and fighting up over the 25 to about the 27-yard line. And I believe on the carry, that may have been long on the carry.
Yeah, but there is laundry down from the officials, and if I had to guess, that looks like an illegal motion there, as might have been more than one player moving at once on the offense.
So that will knock it back a few yards here, and we'll take it back 5.
See, they might even decline it here, as they did stop them, and that would force a 4th down.
The question is, Hickory may not accept this. They only got a couple yards on there.
And that's what he's explaining.
The officials, yep.
Explaining that to the Hornets coach, Dungy, on the sideline, getting his decision.
And it is indeed declined, so.
And if the strategy was to keep it out of the Hornets' hand, this is not going the best for the Slippery Rock Rockets, as the 3 and out here forces them into a punting situation.
So at about the 22-yard line is where it's spotted. They'll snap it from there for the punt. And it looks like the kicker, the punter rather, is going to be Zach Lasko. He'll be doing the punting for Slippery Rock. Kelvin Morrison once again deep to receive. He stands at about his own 44-yard line, 43-yard line. And here's the punt. Straight up in the air, left side. And it went out of bounds, and we'll see where the officials mark it. It looks like they're going to mark that out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So not a very lengthy kick there, and that means that the Hornets start up in some pretty prime territory here with the ball again. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more Friday Night PA. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service congratulates the athletes, band members, coaches, and parents on their season. Owned and operated by Steve Sherman and son Steve, we personally handle all aspects of your loved one's service. It is our honor to serve you with a wide range of services and ceremonies. Best of luck tonight from the Sherman Funeral Home and Sherman family. Sherman Funeral Home located on Highland Road in Hermitage.
And Dungy in the shotgun takes a snap. He pitches to Morrison, left side. He's up over the 45 rather, or 35. He's about the 31-yard line, maybe 32. Picked up around 5, but there is another penalty marker on this play.
Good play there for the Rockets. Number 22, Owen Long, the safety, as he just runs down from his safety position and brings Morrison down before he's able to get going. But there is a penalty on the Hornets and looks to be a hold, so that will push him back even further.
So that erases that decent carry there for Morrison. We'll see what they can make of it right now here as the clock is stopped at the moment in the second quarter. 10 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Hickory is up 6-0. Friday Night PA, week 9 rather. Check that. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis tonight. Cole Schwartz flanked out here to the near side on the left. Popovic again under center. Back there, he's in shotgun rather. So Dungy awaiting the snap, and again, there's a delay in play, a stoppage, and it's a procedure call. And that is going to be marked off against Hickory. So yet another penalty moves the Hornets backwards. And they've started the drive in prime territory. They've been moving backwards. So now that's going to bring up a 1st and 19. So once again, the penalty is the villain here tonight. We'll see if they can change that as Morrison. Dungy takes a snap, gives to Morrison. Right tackle makes a player miss. He gets up around the 40. And so he picked up a few yards on the carry. Try to make some of that back.
Yeah, great play there from the Slippery Rock D-line. I couldn't quite see who did that play, but they're able to just trip up Morrison from behind, make him stumble to the ground. he looked like he had a lot of daylight in front of him, but able to bring him down there for only a short gain.
Yep, 4 yards on the carry to be exact. Second, maybe 5 only, but second and 15 now. Morrison, no, this time Dungy keeps it. He is hammered down at the 40. Big play on defense there. Big 51 on the tackle. That's Trenton Reich.
That's one that Dungy wants back, and Morrison's probably telling him as soon as they get back to the huddle is just a read option between Morrison and Dungy this time. Dungy decides to take it himself up the middle, but Morrison's the one who had all that space along the sideline.
I believe that's Trenton Rich, actually, is the way that's pronounced. We had that come up here. There's 3 people with that last name on this team. They're all cousins. Back to throw, Dungy. He's going to look for one deep to the right side. It is in and out of the hands of the Slippery Rock defender. Incomplete. He was going for, Morrison deep, I believe? Good defense there on the part of the Rockets. Really, it was all their interception, but they dropped the ball.
And Dungy hit at the end of the play, which made that ball be a little bit underthrown, and Dungy thought there was a hold on the defense there, but there was a flag on the play, and it was on Hickory, so a hold on them. If they would have caught it, it would have been a penalty regardless, and that sets up a 4th down.
Well, there we have a 4th down now, and so it's a long 4th down, and that means, of course, the Hickory will be in to punt here.
Yeah, not something you normally see. Hickory punting on the opposite side of the ball, but they decide to do it here at the opposing 40-yard line.
And Owen Long stands at his 10-yard line. Here's the snap. Nice high end-over-end punt. They're going to let it roll. It takes a bounce inside the 5, and if they down it inside the 1, it all depends on momentum. And nope, it is a touchback. So they went into the end zone, a touchback, and Slippery Rock's going to start at the 20-yard line. And now there's a flag. So
yeah, I was going to wonder if there was going to be a flag there, as it looked like there's the host of Hickory returners, as they tried to keep the ball in play on that play, as it was rolled a touchback, a little frustration in the player. I didn't see who kicked the ball, and that was what that flag was about.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in just about 30 seconds with more Friday Night PA action. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn's. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call, and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
And we are back. Slippery Rock. Popovic keeps it. He's up over the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Doug Popovic faked the handoff and kept it himself. Straight ahead. Positive yardage. That'll be about a 2nd and 5 now, maybe 2nd and 6.
This is a big drive here for Slippery Rock as they're down 6 on the scoreboard. About 8 minutes left in the second quarter, trying to equalize here.
Don't forget the bands and the halftime activity coming up here in just a little bit. Senior night here in Hermitage for the Hickory Hornets. Owen Long in motion. Popovic awaits the shotgun snap. He keeps it himself. He runs off right tackle. He's inside the 40. And looks like he scampered out of bounds around the 40-yard line. So that is good enough to move the stick. So the little trickeration again there by the part of the Slippery Rock offense. Faking one way and Popovic keeping and going the other. So 1st down. And they're going to spot this one at, let's see, would it be about maybe around the 39-yard line roughly? 1st and 10, 39-yard line. And keeping it again up, I believe that may be Long off right tackle, fighting up over the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Owen Long, nice carry.
Yeah, Slippery Rock seems to have a rotation of runners, and this time Long gets the ball, takes it up the middle for a short gain there, as Slippery Rock hasn't really had many chunk plays this game, just going dinking and dunking a little bit at a time and trying to get something on the scoreboard this drive.
Friday Night PA, 7:53 to go here, second quarter. Clock's running. Hickory leads 6-0. Slippery Rock trying to drive. up the middle, and it's long, a great run, and hurdling a player to about the 46-yard line. Or check that 44-yard line. First down, great carry. Was that? I believe that was Owen Long again on the carry.
I think that was actually Cole Scott there.
Okay.
And they're kind of having a talk with officials. Apparently, hurdling might not be a legal play here in the high school level, so there might actually be a flag on that play. Saw a couple of plays last game against Grove City where the Grove City player kind of jumped over the player, but they were all the way on the ground, so this might be a little bit of a different call, and the officials are deliberating that here on the field.
All right, so that's what we are debating, as Kevin said, so we'll see what the officials have to say about it. They are conferring as to whether they're going to call a penalty on that or not.
Yeah, either first down, Slippery Rock, and plus territory, or that'll be a penalty and move them back in their own side of the field.
And let's see, as the referee comes out to give his decision, personal foul. So they are calling a personal foul on Slippery Rock for that. That's a tough break. Owen Long, great run, and sometimes as a defense mechanism, you just do that, and it didn't look like it was any intentional, attempt to hurt anyone to do it. But that will move it back. And Slippery Rock isn't very pleased about it, of course.
And that looks like it might have led to another flag being thrown there for the official.
Boy, that looks like yes it is. Is it a dead ball foul on?
Yeah, they're just shooting themselves.
A sideline warning for Slippery Rock.
They're shooting themselves in the foot here as they're moving back even further.
So the 46-yard line of Slippery Rock is where it's spotted right now. 2nd and 4. So all that mishmash, and it's just 2nd and 4. Popovic takes the snap. He holds it himself. He looks to throw. He's trying to find somebody open. Scrambles out of the way. He's got first down yardage if he can dive, and he does. Looks like he got to about midfield. It's going to be very close to a first down again. But the official looks like they're standing at the 49, but the sticks are moving. So it's a first down for the Rockets. 7:23 to go here, second quarter.
And the difference maker in that play was the Hickory Hornets D-line as they were able to disrupt Popovic's rhythm, as it looked like Owen Long was open on this near side, but not enough time to be able to see him, and he has to scramble out himself, but he picks up the first down regardless.
And here goes Popovic once again. He's in the shotgun. He's got Long to his left. Takes a snap. That's Cole Scott, rather. He fires in the flat out to Scott. Scott's up over midfield. He's fighting his way to the 45 to about the 44-yard line. So that is a substantial first down play for the Rockets, and they're about 2 yards shy of a first down.
Yeah, Hornets had a clean rusher there as they got on Popovic, and he had to dump it off fast, and he took a lick at the end of that play. He's looking for a flag from the official, but none called, and first down is there at now the 49.
So Long now is out to the left in the formation. Cole Schwartz has been flanked out to the left all night, waiting, trying to hit the big one to him, perhaps. Popovic in the shotgun takes a snap, and he fires a nice pass over to Owen Long. Long fights his way to, I think he got to about the 35. So that's good enough for a first down. Another kind of a tricky play there, a little option fake there.
Yeah, that play was all Long there, as he did a great job disguising himself as a blocker initially on the edge, and he released at the perfect timing when Popovic needed him, and he turned around and the ball found him, found his hands, and they got that first down.
So Slippery Rock on the move. This is nothing strange to them tonight. Once again, it's Owen Long, right tackle, finds some nice running room. He's in first down territory, and he fights his way to about the 25-yard line. That's good enough for a first down again for the Rockets. Nice run for Owen Long. 5:49 to go here, second quarter. 6-0 Hickory, and with a timeout on the field, we'll take one here as well. Friday Night PA will continue in a moment. Once again, your score from Hermitage, Hickory 6, Slippery Rock nothing. We'll be back.
You grew up knowing you could do anything. As a soldier in the U.S. Army, you'll test your limits and feel the pride of doing things you never thought possible. From working with computers, assisting physicians, or fixing helicopters, there's a job that's right for you. And those who qualify can get up to a $50,000 enlistment bonus for certain jobs. You earn money for college while learning how to be a team leader as you become part of a team. To find out more, visit us during a football game or go to GoArmy.com. Be all you can be. Paid for by the United States Army.
Hi, this is Tammy Calderwood from Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union, and you are listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
All right, and welcome back to Hermitage. We are here tonight for senior night, week 9 rather. I keep saying that, week 9 of the 2025 season. Hickory playing for an outright division or region championship tonight. But Slippery Rock is giving them all they can handle. And it's Owen Long up the middle again. Long running wild up to about the 10-yard line. Nice carry. Once again, the fire plug running back, number 22, is doing it for the Rockets. 5:30 to go here, first half.
A good run there from Cool Scott as he fills in for Owen Long. As Owen Long's been really being the bell cow this drive, and he takes it for that first down drive and sets him up here about the 12-yard line.
So Popovic once again in the shotgun. He's got Cole behind him, and he fakes the give. He keeps it himself, rolls to the right, looks to find somebody open, dumps it out of bounds, incomplete. Nobody was around. Everybody was covered, and so that'll be a second down and 10.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst play, though, for the Rockets, as the Hornets were keying in on that run for Scott, and they were in on him in the backfield, and a good job for the play action, but nobody really open, and Popovich has to just eat it and throw it out of bounds. Sets up a 2nd and 10.
So just a little over 5 minutes to go in the first half, senior night, and here in Hickory, Hermitage, PA, Hickory High School. At the moment, the Hornets have a 6-0 lead, and Owen Long is fighting forward again inside the 10 to about the 7. Long on the carry. That's going to be about a 3rd and maybe about a 3rd and 4. Not sure what they'll say that. Yeah, about 3rd and 5 they'll call it.
Cool Scott with another handoff there, picking up 5, and with them being here so close to the goal line, it has to be 4-down territory, so don't be surprised for another run here on 3rd down.
Both teams have a couple of timeouts left. Popovic up the middle. It's Cole fighting forward inside the 5, and he goes down around the 5. So Cole Scott on the carry.
Brings up a 4th down here for the Rockets, and this is going to be a crucial play in the game. As there's 4 minutes in the second quarter, down 6, the Rockets look to try to equalize on this play.
And they have had opportunities to potentially be leading in this game. And they've had some large margin of success offensively moving the ball tonight so far. A couple of turnovers have hurt them, and penalties have hurt them. But then they've hurt Hickory too.
It looks to be 8 seconds on the play clock, so I think
so. There's going to be a timeout then on the field, and I think Hickory is going to want to do that, or Slippery Rock, one or the other. I'm not sure that the official was. They gave Slippery Rock takes one. So let's take a 30-second timeout here. Friday Night PA will continue in a moment. We're just about 3.5 shy of halftime here, and our score at the moment is Hickory 6. Slippery Rock nothing. We'll be right back.
Warehouse Sales is your fishing gear destination, including PA fishing licenses, lures, lines, and more. Visit us on Facebook for daily deals or take the short drive to Sharon, PA today. Hard to find parts and accessories for any job, indoor and out. From gardening to gearheads, pest control to plumbing, we're Warehouse Sales. Chances are if we don't have it, you don't need it. Take aim. Warehouse Sales now carries Pennsylvania hunting licenses, plus hunting blinds, trail cameras, outdoor accessories, and more. Warehouse Sales in Sharon, PA.
Hi, this is Dr. John Mahinas from the Community Counseling Center of Mercer County. We here at the Community Counseling Center are wishing the Hickory Hornets all the best in the coming year. May it be filled with success, teamwork, and memorable moments. Go Hornets!
All right, and we are back here at Hickory High School. course, the Hornets are playing for that outright region title tonight. A win would give them that. Slippery Rock has given them quite a battle so far tonight here in this first half. They're on the doorstep of the end zone trying to tie this one up. He's got Long in motion a little bit to the right. Popovic again in the backfield. He's got Cole Scott to his right. He keeps it himself. Up the head, up the middle, straight ahead. And the official's going to spot that about the 1 yard line. So, yep, it is spotted at the 1. So, a big first down and goal.
I'm not sure if Hickory knew that they could get a first down and not score there, and they did just that on that run. Popovic just decides to run it himself, as that's one of the best runs you can do, the quarterback run, as you have all the blockers in front of you. And he's able to take advantage of that, picking up the first down and keeping the Slippery Rock drive going.
So once again, Popovic with Long behind him. Actually Long in motion to give his to Cole Scott, left tackle, into the end zone. Fell in for the score. And it is a 6-6 game at the moment.
And it looked like it was actually Long on the handoff, and he fumbled it, and Scott got the ball on the recovery, and he gets credited with the touchdown there. So fortunate break there for the Rockets as they score that touchdown, and pending this extra point may take the lead. And that's very deserved for the Rockets so far tonight, as they've had a great first half, and they've really deserved to be leading here at the end of the first half.
Well, last goes on for the extra point. This would give the Rockets a lead at the moment. Here's the snap. It's down. The kick is up, and it looks good. It is good. So it's 7-6 right now. The Slippery Rock Rockets out front of the Hickory Hornets from Hickory's Hermitage Hickory Stadium. We'll be back with more Friday Night PA action in a moment. Stay with us.
This is Rod Jones. On behalf of Jones Performance Products, we wish all sports a healthy and safe year. We are located in West Middlesex, PA, and are the leading manufacturers of semi-truck hoods and the home to truck rods, custom hoods. Visit our website at jonesperformance.com.
Hi, this is Jim McCluskey, founder of McCluskey Showcase Kitchens and Baths, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
D'Onofrio's Food Center has a long history of friendly, helpful service and affordable prices on all their groceries. Try their fresh deli meats and cheeses or their tasty bakery items. Pick up fresh produce, seafood, and delicious barbecue. Stop by the meat department for homemade sausage and fresh cut steaks. Be sure to ask about their catering services for your next event and find all the groceries you need from national and store brands, serving the community for 4 generations. D'Onofrio's Food Center on Route 18 in Hermitage.
Hi, this is Rod Jones from Jones Performance Products, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
Okay, we're back in Hermitage as Dungy and Morrison are deep to receive the kick. And now they're smarting they're trailing 7-6 at the moment. 3 minutes to go till halftime. Don't forget senior night here and all the band festivity coming up here shortly.
See if there's a similar strategy for the Rockets here on the kickoff. Is don't really see a huddle on the kickoff, and that's something we just saw. Is they decided to kick it short on the opening kickoff, not wanting to give Morrison or Dungy a chance. See if they decide something similar here on this kickoff.
And the Lasco will come up on the kick to approach for the kickoff. As again, Morrison is deep to receive. He's standing back at the 5, but they're going to kick it away from him. The up man takes it up over the 40. He's reversing field, 45 to about the 46-yard line goes number 11. A nice carry there for, that was Dante Evans, who the up man who did the return.
Yeah, Evans is a good player for Hickory, but I'm guessing the strategy for the Rockets there was probably just kick it to the person you think's the slowest there, and it ended up being Evans, and he isn't really the slowest at all, but he got the ball there and brought it to about the 45. Now sets him up. 2:52 left in the second.
And here come the Hornets now. They will try to answer Slippery Rock's response, as it is currently 7-6 Slippery Rock. Taking the snap, this Dungy fires out in the flat here up over midfield. Fighting his way to about the 45 to around the 44-yard line. Nice run and nice catch by Marzer Gardlock.
Yeah, that play had potential to be a big play, just didn't quite develop there, as number 50, Will Hosick, was supposed to be the lead blocker for Marzer Gardlock. Wasn't quite able to make it to the block, as Gardlock, the play kind of developed faster than they kind of thought, and Caught by guard luck nonetheless, and still picked up the first down, but still could have been a bigger play there for the Hornets.
44-yard line, first down. Dungy takes a snap. He gives to Morrison right up the middle. He's dancing and prancing up. He's over the 50, 30. He's going to break the 20. He's inside the 15. He's pushed ahead inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. Boy, what a carry there. Calvin Morrison did it all himself. His swivel hipped his way through the line and got all the way down inside the 10-yard line. So the Hornets are going to try to make a quick answer here to the Rockets. He gave him a shot right in the chops coming right out after that touchdown.
Yeah, kind of surprised they were able to bring down Morrison in the end, as we see so many long runs from Morrison this season where he finishes it off with the touchdown. This time, not quite able to do that, but great field position here for the Hornets.
Probably a good situation for Dungy to keep it. He does. He runs the right side. He's up over the 10, the 5, making his way towards the 2 before he's forced out of bounds. Had a feeling because Morrison was probably a little gassed and needed a little bit of a break. So I knew Dungy was probably going to take a direct snap, and he did. So now that puts the ball at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, just a simple quarterback power. This time Dungy tries to go for that right pylon, makes a beeline for it, but the Rockets are able to rally around him and bring him down before he reaches that. And a good play, though, as it's able to keep the clock going here. Is a minute 48 left in the second quarter.
Dungy in the shotgun once again. And he takes a snap up the middle. He's broken the plane. He's in for a score. It is. It's 6 points on the board for the Hornets. So that was Kristen Dungy. That was Kelvin Morrison, rather. I'm sorry. Or was that Dungy on the keeper?
It looked like it was Morrison there on the handoff.
Okay.
He wasn't to be stopped there after he capped off his long run earlier on the drive. Crosses the goal line, and that extends the lead now 12-7, and they'll most likely go for it here to try to extend that lead to 14-7.
Yep, they are going to do so. It's 12-7 right now. A minute 44 to go here in the first half. Friday night PA, week number 8. Week number 9. I always keep saying that. It's week 9. Get that through your head. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout called by Hickory. So we'll take one here as well. We'll be back in a moment. Your score right now, once again, is 12-7 Hickory. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service congratulates the athletes, band members, coaches, and parents on their season. Owned and operated by Steve Sherman and son Steve, we personally handle all aspects of your loved one's service. It is our honor to serve you with a wide range of services and ceremonies. Best of luck tonight from the Sherman Funeral Home and Sherman family. Sherman Funeral Home located on Highland Road in Hermitage.
Hi, this is Al D'Onofrio from D'Onofrio's Food Center, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
This is Ben Bissett from Ben Bissett Chevrolet. For over 67 years, we've been serving the Mercer County area with quality sales, service, and leasing. Inventory, competitive pricing, and outstanding service, and always a great selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. And service is open late on Thursday nights and on Saturday mornings for your convenience. Find us at BissettChevy.com or stop by on Route 19 just south of Mercer, PA. That's Ben Bissett Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Sherman of Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service, and you're listening to High School Football on FridayNightPA.com.
And welcome back to Hermitage, Hickory High School. They're going for 2 points, are the Hornets. They've just taken a 12-7 lead, and they're going to try to make it 14. They give it to Morrison. He keeps it up the middle. Is Dungy for the score. Oh, check that. That's Morrison. Yep, Morrison on the carry, number 3. Yep. Kept it, so that is good. That 2-pointer is good, so it's a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, the Hornets tried to switch. They decided to switch it up a little bit there as Dungy and Morrison kind of motioned a little bit over, so Morrison was under center, and he took the direct snap, and he decided to fake it out to Dungy, taking himself up the middle, and succeed on that 2 points as they extend that lead to 14-7. And now with a minute 44 left here, Slippery Rock looks to try to answer that score, and been a great game for Slippery Rock so far against this great Hickory team. As though the Hickory Hornets are missing many key players, we haven't really mentioned Phillips out. We have Ja'Kai Husband out, Trevor Borowitz, Bryson Applegarth. He's been a key player who stepped up for the Hornets, and he got injured last game. He's not playing today. So many players missing, but they're still able to execute on both sides of the ball and leading here close to the end of the second quarter.
So once again now it'll be a kickoff. And the kicker, of course, for Hickory, who's kicked some pretty decent kicks. Missed an extra point earlier, but has kicked very well tonight. Here he comes up on the ball. It is a beautiful end-over-end kick, and it bounces about the 12. It's scooped up at the 10. He's up over the 20, 25, and about the 20, maybe about the 26-yard line. And I want to say that was Long on the return. So Owen Long on the kick return, and the Rockets are going to set up shop now at about their own 27-yard line.
Now about 1:20 on the clock, and the clock's running still, so they'll be add some more time on that clock as it shouldn't have been running. But see how aggressive the Rockets are on offense. They will receive the ball the first and the second half, so don't have to be too aggressive here, but see as their offense jogs out on the field.
They would like to have some momentum going into the half. They've been able to move the ball tonight, but there have been a couple of turnovers that have kept that from happening, and then some penalties on both sides of the ball made it a little sloppy, but it is a 14-7 score at the moment. Halftime comes up shortly. Popovic keeps it himself. He's up to around over the 30 to about the 32-yard line, 33. Looks like he picked up about 4 on that carry. So I believe that'll be a 2nd and 5 or a 2nd and 6.
And Slippery Rock seems to be taking their time here.
Yep, just a minute to go. Clock's still running now. Halftime senior night here at Hickory. Bands and senior night ceremonies, all for you. And, of course, our U.S. Army Award of Excellence at the end of tonight's broadcast. Another fine year for that here from Friday Night PA. Once again, it's Popovic. Stands at his 30. Awaiting the snap. Clock is running down. It's under 30 now. And the give is to Popovic. He's going to run right side. I believe he kept it himself. He got up to about the 39-yard line. But 17 seconds stops the clock. And it's good enough for a first down for the Rockets. They don't seem to be in any major hurry, like you said.
Yeah, it looks like that will be good enough for the first half for the Rockets here.
It very well could be. 17 seconds, they'll maybe just take the snap and take a knee and go into halftime. Really, in a situation where they had to be very proud of themselves for what they've done so far and keeping into this game.
Yeah, especially after last year's showing a significantly closer game here tonight. And the clock hits zeros here at Hornets Stadium as the Hickory Hornets lead 14-7 here. As we will take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the playing of both bands and a little recap of the first half here. So back after these messages here at Friday Night PA.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn's. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
Ready for that kitchen upgrade? Hi, this is Jim from McCluskey Showcase Kitchens and Baths in New Wilmington, where we bring your vision to life with expert design, premium cabinetry, and a team that treats your home like their own. From custom design to complete renovation, we handle it all. Visit lookatmykitchen.com to explore our work and schedule your consultation. That's lookatmykitchen.com, where experience meets design.
Sharon Regional Health System is celebrating a new chapter, proudly serving the healthcare needs of our community. We have a renewed dedication and unwavering commitment to deliver the highest standard of care that you've come to know and expect. This means reinvesting.
This is more than just money. It is a tangible expression of our love, our prayers, and our collective wish that you...
this camera. Thank you. Take care. There you go. My good call.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the field our 2025-2026 Slippery Rock High School Rockets marching band to the field. The band is led onto the field by drum majors John Barkley and Aubrey Huffman. For this year's halftime show, we are going back to the 80s. Our first selection, Mr. Roboto, was released in 1983 by the... Our second song was released in 1982 by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I Love Rock and Roll will feature a rockinette kick line and drum line. Drum majors, is the band ready? Please enjoy Back to the 80s. We will conclude our 80s halftime show with our 1981 song from Earth, Wind, and Fire featuring our flag line. All right, band, let's groove. The band is under the direction of Mrs. Jamie Bielstein. Mrs. Samantha Smalley is the assistant director and drumline instructor. Mrs. Christina Savannah and Mrs. Sarah DePricia are our rock and net instructors. Sophia Vinro and Cameron Hartle are our drum captains. Lauren Wallace and Ellie Jadareski are our wind captains. Arabella Savannah, Noelle Humphill, and McKenna Knox are our rock and net captains. Thank you.
Ours have cut out like that before, so I
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the pride of Hermitage, the Hickory Hornet Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Olivia Jones and Daniel Gusick. Student assistant director Branson Campbell, head majorette Nevaeh Ramsey, drill team captains Julia Missouri and Madison Morse, flagline captain Ellie Ferentz, and assistant captains Ariana Enoch and Olivia Gargiulo. Tonight our show opens with a song that's all about fun, funk, and flash. We bring you the electrifying sounds of Bruno Mars and his Grammy-winning hit, 24 Karat Magic. But move when this song comes on. Get ready for a dose of energy as we bring you the ultimate feel-good track. Originally performed by Pharrell Williams, featuring our flag line. Give it up for Happy. We close tonight's performance by celebrating the band seniors from the class of 2026. Thank you for your dedication to the Hickory Hornet Marching Band. This is Party Rock Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hickory Hornet Marching Band! Start the second half. Cole Scott and Owen Long set back to receive.
See, I wonder how deep they'll actually go if they get, proceed in these playoffs.
Yeah, and they're a deep team, and another deep team here. Hickory Hornets set the kickoff to start the second half.
All right, so we're going to get it underway, and looks like it might be Scott, I believe. He's up, no, that's number 20. He's inside, up over the 35 to about the 37-yard line. I think that was Zach Lasko. No, that was not. That could have been the kicker.
Looked like Owen Long there on the kickoff return. He's had a few good kickoff returns. This time looked like he was going to be down at about the 25, but he's able to wriggle free from a couple of defenders and gain extra yards now. Sets him up at about the 38 here at the start of the second half.
Yep, 1st and 10 coming up. We're just underway now in the second half. The Hornets with a 14-7 lead right now over Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock coming out with the ball here to start the second half. Popovic takes a low snap. He's firing out the left side, and it is caught around the 45. And I believe that was Owen Long on the reception. So Long is doing it all in both receiving and running, and it's close to a first down, about 2 yards shy of a first down.
And that's a good touch there from Doug Popovich as he kind of just floats it over the coverage of Adam Myers, number 9, and is able to complete that pass. And that's a great play, as earlier in the season there would have been Burowitz there, and with that height advantage missing for the Hickory, they're able to take advantage.
So once again, Popovic in the shotgun, keeps it himself, runs to the outside, the right side, trying to find some room, and he's snowed under after a loss of about a yard or two. Good pursuit on the part of the Hickory Hornet defense.
Yeah, one of the seniors for Hickory, number 14, Cavante Miller there, as he's stepped up in the absence of the Hornets' injured players. He makes the tackle there on Popovic and brings them down there, as he's lucky that he didn't fumble, as there was a host of defenders there looking to punch the ball out at the end. And now next play, he lines up wide here, wide receiver, the far side.
Yep, it brings up a 3rd and 5. And up the middle, and I believe that's Owen Long again on the carry. He's up close to midfield, and if he got the right spot, it's a first down for the Rockets. Or was that Popovic? Yeah, he kept the ball on that. Again, fooled me again, and went straight up the middle for first down yardage. So 1st and 10 now, the Rockets coming out in the second half. Moving the ball very effectively here on the Hornet defense. And Popovic, once again, he keeps it himself. He's trying to find some room. He's in first down territory, though. Or no, check that. I was about a gain of about 4 or 5 on the carry. That was a first down play.
And another silly play there for the Rockets on defense is Cole Scott. You always get the second man there, and you saw him and Dungy hand fighting, and he pushed Dungy at the end, and that was right in front of the ref, so he threw the flag, and that will push the Rockets back 15. That's another silly penalty there for the Rockets.
9:52 to play here in the third quarter. 14-7, Hickory out front. Friday night PA. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis tonight. Beautiful night for football on senior night here at Hickory High School. And the fans are getting a good show so far, both by the bands and offensively and defensively too. So it's been a well-rounded evening at this point, and Slippery Rock would like to get even on the scoreboard here to start this third quarter.
Yeah, an important drive, especially against the Hornets, as they're so dominant on the run, and you don't want to fall behind a team that kind of able to lull you to death with that run attack that the Hickory Hornets has, and it just makes it ever important possession here for the Rockets.
They're going to walk a few off on Slippery Rock again, going back the other way. Looks like they may be spotting this at about the 40. Let's see where they end up going. Substantial penalty is going to bring the ball back inside the 40. And it's about the 37-yard line, 36-yard line. So 2nd and 22. Snap by Popick, fires out to the right side. I believe that is Long. Long's finding some people to miss. He gets around the 45. He's up over about the 46-yard line. And I want to say maybe that was Cole Scott. Yeah, that was Cole Scott on the carry, wasn't it? I get that numbers like...
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they went with that play, as on the near side here they had a man advantage with the 2 Hickory defenders and the 3 wide receivers for the Rockets, and they had a screenplay lined up but decided to go the opposite side and still picked up a few yards though. Sets up a 3rd and 12 here as the Rockets try to overcome those host of penalties they've had on this drive.
I think that may have been Stadmiller on that previous carry. Needless to say, though, it is a 3rd and 12 situation. Out from the shotgun, Popovic drops back, rushes out of the pocket, trying to find somebody deep and long. He does, but it's incomplete at about the 35-yard line. So Carter Generat was the intended receiver, the senior, and it was incomplete, so it's time to punt once again for the Rockets. So deep to receive now, of course. The troublemaker for Hickory tonight, of course, has been Kelvin Morrison, and he's back there to receive. He stands at about the 20-yard line. And the punter stands at the 30, and I believe this is Lasko as well doing the punting. Gets a nice punt off, a huge moonshot, bounces inside the 10. To about the 6-yard line is where they're going to spot it, make it the 5. So that's what they call a monster boomer there. That one's down a 47-yard punt.
Yeah,
that's you don't see them that long that often in these at this kind of level.
Yeah, there's multiple facets to what makes that such a good punt. First, you see Dylan Gardner rushing around the edge, and he almost blocked the punt, and that would have been another great play for him, as he already has an interception tonight. But they get the punt off, and then it lands about the 20, 25-yard line and then rolls up the sideline, and then Morrison eventually kind of fields it and goes out of bounds. But great job there from the punter.
Made it virtually unreturnable, and the roll again really pins Hickory deep in their own territory here. Ball setting at about the 11-yard line. Dungy. He gives to Morrison, trying to find some room. He's tackled at the 1-yard line for a loss. Big play there. And that was Owen Long on defense this time, on the defensive side of the ball. Made a great tackle.
And that's not something you normally see, especially against Morrison. Morrison's speed's normally so much of a difference maker, and Slippery Rock's been able to neutralize that tonight and get to the edge before Morrison's able to kind of get going and brings them down for a loss.
So
now they're 0-1.
That's right. Dungy and Morrison now deep in their own end zone, ready to try to pull it out and get things started here. Dungy once again in the shotgun. He's got Morrison to his left. Goes back to throw, keeps it himself, tries to find a hole up out of the end zone. He runs up over the 5, the 10, the 15, 20, 25, and he gets up to around a 31-yard line. Great run by Christian Dungy, getting out of a mess. Got out of a big hole and a big gain and a first down for Hickory.
Yeah, great job by Dungy, able to keep his balance. It looked like the one defender at the end trying to just push him over, but able to keep his balance and get those extra yards as he was brought down eventually after a 22-yard gain.
So a big first down and 10 now here as the Hornets continue to move forward. They got the ball spotted about the 31-yard line. Morrison gets the handoff, running to the right side, gets in between 2 would-be tacklers and is slammed down about the 28-yard line. A nice hit there. And I believe that was number 1 on the tackle, Generat.
Again, good stop. Good stop from the Rockets defense on Morrison. Able to come in waves that time and bring him down, as this might be something that teams look at future against the Hornets, way to stop Morrison. The Rockets have done a great job here tonight.
So 2nd and 12 from their own 29. Taking the snap is Dungy in the flat. It is caught by Morrison. He's up over the 40, midfield, down inside the Slippery Rock territory to about the 42-yard line. And I believe that was, I got that right, didn't I? No, I didn't. Who caught it? Tell me, please.
Looked like it was Mirlon Peterson's first catch of the night there.
Number 4.
As they swing it out to him, and he makes the defender miss, able to get past the halfway yard and really gets this drive rolling here for the Hornets. As about 6 minutes left here in the third quarter, up 7 on the scoreboard.
1st and 10 from their Slippery Rock's 44-yard line. Slippery Rock comes in on a fake blitz there, or shows blitz, and then whistles blow and flags fly. So not sure who, somebody may have gone off sides there for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, you saw that a couple times in the first half, and it's kind of critical to get that jump on the defense as Morrison and Dungy are so elusive on the offense and trying to get any edge they can, but this time a little early and gives them 5 yards.
Yep, inside the 40, about the 39-yard line of Slippery Rock are the Hornets at the moment. Dungy once again in the backfield, moves Morrison up to his right, takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself, looking for room up over the 45 to about the, or 35 rather, to about the 33-yard line. And that looks like that's good enough for first down yardage. Another first down for Hickory as they are moving forward to that goal line again here, up 14-7 with about 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Nothing special, but that's effective there from Dungy as he just calls his own number, takes it up the right side, able to get the yardage needed for the first down and keep the drive rolling.
So once again, Dungy's back there. He's got Morrison behind him. And to the right, in motion, there goes guard lock. And up the middle, Morrison again. He's up over the 30 to about the 29-yard line. So he's about 4 yards shy of a first down, maybe 5.
And again, Long there for the defense. Owen Long, number 22. Great tackle on Morrison as he was one-on-one in the hole and able to just hang on for dear life, holding on to his foot and wraps him down eventually after a 5-yard gain, but that could have been a much bigger gain if not for Long's tackle.
Well, Friday night PA, once again, this is week number 9. Big game here tonight. Of course, Hickory on the verge of potentially capturing an undefeated or undisputed region championship. And with running backs like that man, Jaden check that, Morrison, running down inside the 10-yard line. They're working their way towards adding to that score. So they're going to mark it at the 13. That's a big first down once again for Hickory. Now it's first and 10 from the 13.
Yeah, and I was paying attention at the far side. There was a little bit of tempers flaring between both sides, getting each other's faces, and the ref kind of held on to his flag for a little bit, but eventually couldn't hold on too long and let it go as there was a flag there between the two sides, and we'll hear what he has to say.
And it looks like it's a dead ball foul, so against Slippery Rock. So, yes, it will go half the distance.
You've seen a few of those plays between both sides. It's gotten chippy between both sides, but they've always called a second player. And so far tonight, the second player seems to be on the Rockets. And that time it is again, and gives them additional yardage here for the Hornets.
Ball's about the 6-yard line now. So it'll be first and goal from the 6. 4:56 third quarter. It's Morrison up the middle. Nope, Dungy keeps and goes right into the end zone. Christian Dungy on a nice fake. Kept it himself, went right up the middle. 6 more on the board for the Hornets. Boy, that did fake me out too. He had Morrison right there with him, but decided to keep it. They've been rotating that on and off all night.
Yeah, that's what makes that Hornets offense so tough, is having both of those playmakers and not knowing who may get the ball. As Morrison, I'm sure, the defense was probably glad Morrison didn't get the ball, but then equally as afraid when Dungy gets the ball, and he's able to make them pay with that last.
Guard lock's holding, and looks like there's going to be another whistle. Guard lock was holding for the kicker, Callum Dara, trying for the extra point. But I think that was yet another penalty on Slippery Rock. So that'll move it yet a little bit closer. Makes it so much easier. They can pretty much take the snap and fall down. But they're just going to go ahead and kick the extra point here. I don't know if they would want to try to go for 2 for any reason, but that'll spot it at the 9-yard line. Dara on for the extra point. Guard lock holding. Here's the kick. It looks like it's through. It is. It is good. And so it is with 4:50 to play here in the third quarter. It is a 21-7 Hickory Hornet lead over the Slippery Rock Rockets. Friday night PA action will continue in just a moment. You stay with us now. We'll be back with more action after this.
This is Ben Bissett from Ben Bissett Chevrolet. For over 67 years, we've been serving the Mercer County area with quality sales, service, and leasing. Inventory, competitive pricing, and outstanding service, and always a great selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. And service is open late on Thursday nights and on Saturday mornings for your convenience. Find us at BissettChevy.com or stop by on Route 19 just south of Mercer, PA. That's Ben Bissett Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. You're listening to high school football on Friday Night PA.
And welcome back. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. 21-7, Hickory enjoying the lead. See if Slippery Rock can answer that. They've been close a couple of times and they just keep shooting themselves in the foot here. 4:50 to go. Friday night PA, Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis tonight. This is week number 9 of the 2025 season. And don't forget, coming up at the end of the program today, the U.S. Army Award of Excellence will be presented down on the field. A nice kickoff now, going down and bouncing once and rolling out of bounds at around the 21-yard line. A flag will be dropped. I'm not sure what the penalty would be for kicking that out of bounds.
Kicking out of bounds, that sets the ball up at about the 35 or 40-yard line. I'm not sure what the rules are exactly in high school, but that is a flag. As normally you see that on the opposite side, don't want to kick at the Dungy or Morrison, but this time Daroff just a little bit wayward. And it had mentioned him just taking over the kicking duties recently, so not something you really see, and not something you normally see here as well. Slippery Rock deciding for the re-kick as they seem confident in their returners.
Well, and those returners, looks like we've got Owen Long back there, and we've seen Cole Scott on occasion as well. But I believe that's Long back there too. Coming up for the kick is Dara. Gets a nice kick away. It's muffed a little bit at the 30. Picked up over the 30, the 35. Breaking tackles, 50-yard line. The 45 and down to around the 42-yard line, maybe the 40. Nice run. I believe that was Owen Long on the kick return. But it was a fumble. And Hickory with a recovery. A nice return for Slippery Rock, but once again shot in the foot with a turnover.
And the defender looks like he's down in pain too. That was, I think it was Long who returned the kick, and he fumbled it, and he is down. So
he's sitting at the 40. So let's take a break. We'll be back with more action here in a moment. Your score from Hermitage is 21-7 Hickory. We'll be back after this.
Warehouse Sales is your fishing gear destination, including PA fishing licenses, lures, lines. Blinds, trail cameras, outdoor accessories, and more. Warehouse Sales in Sharon, PA.
Hi, this is Tammy Calderwood from Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union, and you are listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
Welcome back, Friday Night PA from Hermitage. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis tonight. It's a Hickory Hornets are enjoying a 21-7 lead here. 4:35 to play in the third quarter. And now more whistles and more delay for some reason. We'll see. Or is there another timeout? Well, we'll take one here as well. We'll be back again in another 30 seconds with more Friday Night PA after this.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee.
Hi, this is Mike Joanno from the Joanno Legal Group, and you are listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
Looking for a timeless treasure? Discover the magic of King's Jewelry, a family-owned gem since 1914. We're excited to announce our brand new location at 2220 East State Street in Hermitage. Whether it's an engagement ring, a special gift, or a stunning statement piece, our expert jewelers are here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Join us for our grand opening. Enjoy exclusive offers and discover why generations have trusted King's Jewelry for the most cherished moments.
King's Jewelry, celebrating love for over 100 years.
Now Gardlock takes a handoff on Hickory's first play. He's up over midfield, pushed out of bounds around the 48-yard line of Slippery Rock. Pretty darn close to a first down, but another flag on the play, Kevin.
Yeah, many flags there. As first you saw number 51 for Slippery Rock, Trenton Reich, maybe hit him a little bit late, and then after that another Slippery Rock defender was kind of upset with that call and maybe got in the official ear, saw another flag get thrown, and we'll see what the officials are deciding on. It's been a kind of a sloppy game for the Rockets here tonight, kind of shooting themselves in the foot on both sides of the ball, really killing any momentum they've had.
Well, the trio of rich cousins, I guess, on the Slippery Rock team. Camden Rich and his cousin Jacob Rich, as well as another cousin, Maddox Rich. Three of them on this Slippery Rock team as the officials sort it out. Exactly where they'll spot it. Looks like it's going to be spotted at about the 47-yard line. And a personal foul on Slippery Rock. First and 10, 4:28 to play, third quarter.
So it looked to be offsetting penalties in the end as Evans got in there for Hornets, so won't be any yardage gain by the Hornets, and keep the ball exactly where it is at about the Slippery Rock 47.
First and 10, rather. Dungy back there with Morrison. And now that they are going to give Hickory the first down, so first and 10. Christian Dungy, the quarterback. Morrison's back there with him, of course, as always. Cole Scott goes in motion. And right up the middle goes Morrison. 40, fumbles the ball. It is loose, and it looks like it may have been fallen on by Slippery Rock at the 31-yard line, and they have indeed recovered. So Kelvin Morrison, a costly fumble there, Kevin, and now Slippery Rock take over with a chance to get back in this game.
Yeah, great run from Morrison as he just take it right up the middle, followed Dante Evans' blocks. He was about 15, 20 yards past the line of scrimmage. He looked like he had daylight in front of him, but the Slippery Rock Rocket defender reached from behind, knocked the ball free, able to force that fumble and the turnover on downs. Great play there. Not something we've seen much from Morrison. He had two fumbles against, I think it was Farrell or maybe Sharon this season, and only two all season, and both coming in one game and another one coming tonight. Maybe not as costly as they are up still 2 scores, but something I'm sure he'll be wanting to work on as the season wraps up.
He had his eyes on the end zone maybe there. I'm not sure what happened. Lost a grip on it, and Slippery Rock was right there on the spot to make the recovery. They start at their own 31-yard line. 3 receivers flanked out to the left. And now whistles again. And that is another shot clock violation. That's another clock violation. So we're going to take a timeout here. Slippery Rock's going to take one, too. So Friday night PA action. We'll be back in just a moment. 21-7 Hickory. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn's. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
This is Bruce Robertson of Shenango Valley Time and Temperature, and you're listening to High School Football on FridayNightPA.com.
Okay, welcome back to Hermitage Hickory High School. The action tonight here from the Hive in Hickory, where they're enjoying a 21-7 lead. 4:21 to go in this slow-moving third quarter. The first half moved by fairly briskly. Popovic, a little rainbow pass caught. That is Owen Long. He's up over close to midfield. He's hit down around the 49-yard line. He's got to take a little bit of a breather on that one after getting the catch. But, boy, what a grab. Nice little rainbow across the middle of the field to the hands of Long.
Yeah, not only a great grab, but a great throw there from Popovic, as he kind of just has that touch and floats it right in the middle, timing throw. Right in between the 2 defenders. Long comes down with it right before the contact comes, and he holds on, gives them that first down.
Looked like Joe Flacco out there. Popovic takes a snap. He gives to, I believe that's number 3. That's Doug Popovic. Keeps it. Actually, he didn't keep it. It was like lined up on the outside, right? Or more like a jet sweep kind of to Popovic. No gain.
Yeah, Owen Long took the handoff and gave it to Popovic, and he came up a little bit limp there after that hit. That's not something you want to see on the Slippery Rock side, as Popovic is one of those key players on both sides of the ball.
So now it's 2nd down 12 for the Rockets. 3:44 to go. Clock now running in the third quarter. Trailing by 2 touchdowns, trying to get back into it. It's going to be Owen Long. He finds a hole up the middle. Close to first down yardage, if not first down yardage to the 42. Pretty darn close. And it looks like they got the spot they wanted. And it's a first down for Slippery Rock as the Rockets move forward again. This time they've got the ball inside Hickory territory. It's at about the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. Or 42-yard line, rather. Popovic takes a snap. Nope, it's long. It's Long. Right tackle, trying to find some room. He's bottled up at the line. He gets to maybe the 40.
And with it being senior night, another one of the big seniors for Hickory, literally big seniors, Luke Lewis. He's a key contributor on defense. Makes a play there, stops him after a 2-yard gain, brings up a 2nd and 8.
2nd down 8, 21-7 Hickory at the moment. Slippery Rock's trying to get something on the board here. Popovic's going to keep it. He looks for a little crack up the middle, finds one, and he's pushed back. Got up over the 40 to about the 38. They're going to spot it at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned Lewis's name, and now he makes plays back-to-back as he's able to just wrap him up and force him back there, as it brings up a 3rd and 5 here. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter, down 14.
Well, it was moving along kind of slow, but now it's picked up the pace somewhat, and Slippery Rock's trying to get something going offensively. It's a snap. It's Cole up the middle. Up, it's going to keep it himself is Popovic. Popovic out of bounds around the 35. Once again, that fake the one play and go to the other. Popovic on the carry.
Yeah, you can tell something's not right with Popovic, as after every play, he's just a little bit slower to get up, and this time he's kind of limping back to the line of scrimmage. But fourth down here, and he's still staying on the field, and so is that Rockets offense.
So he does seem to be favoring his hip as he walks. He's taken a couple shots tonight. Popovic once again in the shotgun. Keeps it himself, right side, first down yardage. Pretty darn close. I think he got to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Looked like he had the first down yardage, but then he kind of cut back. But it looks like the official did give him enough yardage there to get that first down. Fortunate for that Rockets offense.
It will move the sticks, so 1st and 10 from the 33. He was fortunate enough to get the first down after being hit initially. So Slippery Rock on the move again here. He's got Long in motion to the left. He sits down, handoff up the middle. It's Cole. And Cole is swallowed up at the line for a loss of about 2. Cole Scott on the carry.
Luke Lewis again on the Hickory defense. Makes another play on this drive. So far it's been the Luke Lewis show on defense for the Hornets. Able to stymie Scott on that last carry. Forces the 2nd and long.
So just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clock's continuing to move. 21-7, Hickory out front of Slippery Rock tonight for Senior Night 2025. Trying to go for that, lock up that region championship tonight with a win. Hickory rather will do that. And the officials apparently do not have any late dinner plans. So we'll see what the situation is going to be now. And they're calling up to the scoreboard now to make a change to add to the time, I believe. Yes, so they've set it to a minute.
30 seconds there. So that's it.
Popovic once again in his customary shotgun. He's got Owen Long behind him. He keeps it himself, trying to run around the left side. Fires a pass and juggled and dropped. Intended for Long at about the 7, but it was incomplete. And I believe that was Jackson Schneider on the defense for Hickory.
And that was number 26 for Slippery Rock. Sawyer Allen, the senior, targeted there. That was a great job by Popovic, able to make the most of it as he scrambled out to the left, getting chased down, and able to find Sawyer on the sideline, but it hits his hands and falls incomplete. Sets up a 3rd and long here. Clock under a minute in the 3rd.
That might have, okay, I'm thinking maybe that might have been Peyton Rich, but I'm not sure. That wasn't 36? But they're going to be another timeout, though, so we'll call one here, too. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Friday Night PA action. Stay with us.
Have you thought to yourself, the weather info on my smartphone doesn't tell me much? Then give Time and Temperature a call. Time and Temp has been around for decades, but not like this. Time, temp, and the forecast quickly and accurately. Then you can get on with your day. In the Shenango Valley, 347-7751. Greenville, 588-2300. Grove City, 458-5800. Save it in your contacts for easy dialing.
Hi, this is Rod Jones from Jones Performance Products, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
This is Mike Lysak from Warehouse Sales, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
Okay, welcome back to Hickory's stadium here, Hickory Hornet Field, where the Hornets are enjoying a 2-touchdown lead at the moment. 53 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 21-7 is our score on Friday Night PA, week number 9. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis tonight here, bringing you all the action as Hickory is vying for that region championship tonight. Popovic fires out to Long on the right side. He gets up over the 40, 35-30. And he's knocked down around the 14-yard line. So a big first down for Slippery Rock. Once again, Owen Long.
Great play there from Popovic as he had 3 to his left, 1 to his right, and then Cole Scott in the backfield decides to just dump it out to Cole Scott to the right, and he makes a bunch of defenders miss. Down the right sideline, picks up the first down, and gives Slippery Rock a chance to make a dent into the score.
They want to try to draw that, to narrow the gap a little bit here in this one. Popovic, once again, he's got Long to his right. He keeps it himself, finds a little crack in the middle, and he goes forward still, and he gets down to inside the 10 to about the 7.
You can just see the perseverance of Popovic as he's still in this game after taking those hits and still calling his own number with running the ball up the middle, not afraid of taking the additional hits he may take. And as he picks up the yardage there, the clock ticks close to 15 seconds left here in this third quarter, and the Slippery Rock Rockets look content to let the clock run out here in the third quarter. So with that, the score is 21-7. The Hornets lead here at Hornet Stadium. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn's. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
This is Rod Jones. On behalf of Jones Performance Products, we wish all sports a healthy and safe year. We are located in West Middlesex, PA, and are the leading manufacturers of semi-truck hoods and the home to truck rods, custom hoods. Visit our website at jonesperformance.com.
At Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union, we're making a difference in our community every day. From great rates on savings and checking to mortgage loans where we turn home buyers into home owners and auto loans that fit your life. We're here for you. With a credit union loan that fits your needs, budget, and lifestyle, we'll be your partner working side by side, helping you succeed. Visit us in Hermitage or Sharon and see why so many trust Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union. Making a difference in our community.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Hi, this is Casey Fatch, Chief Executive Officer of Sharon Regional Health System, a Tenor Foundation organization, and you are all listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
And a pitch to Owen Long is fumbled, and Risve makes the recovery for Hickory. So about the 30-yard line, a pitch to Long on the right side was fumbled. And so Hickory has now taken possession once again. Risve on the recovery. Yeah, going that lucky 44 tonight.
Yeah, Popovic a little bit strong on the pitch, and a senior gift for the senior Michael Risve here on senior night. Just the ball kind of bounced right to him.
Warehouse Sales is your fishing gear.
So a great play there from Risve being in the right place, right time, able to fall on that ball, giving the Hornets the ball and the lead here in the fourth quarter, up 2 scores.
And the ball's at the 16-yard line as they get things started. Morrison and Dungy again in the backfield. Another flag. Could it be another clock? No. Not sure what the stoppage is regarding this time.
Looks like they're signaling offside there, and that will give 5 yards there for the Hickory the offense and set them rolling here already.
So it's first down and 5 coming up for the Hornets. The official marks it off now, and it's going to be spotted at about the 21.5-yard line, 22-yard line. 11:56 to go in the game. Hickory up 21-7. Dungy takes the snap. He gives to Morrison right up the middle to about the 25. Morrison just got up over the 25 and a gain of about 3 on that carry. So that'll be about a third and Or 2nd and 2 now they call it. 2nd and 2 from the 25. Dungy takes a snap, gives to Morrison right side, going up the middle again. He gets up over the 30. Right to about the 30. Check that. Maybe on the 29-yard line is where they'll spot it. Gain of a couple more on that. But good enough for a first down for Hickory.
Yeah, Morrison again, this time to the right, able to pick up the yardage needed, but good job from that Slippery Rock defense as they're still able to contain Morrison. He hasn't had that big play tonight, though they are down 2 scores on the scoreboard.
21-7 at the moment. Dungy awaiting the snap. Takes it, and another fake of a handoff, but another flag, so there may be, looks like there's some.
Looks to be encroachment again on Slippery Rock, and in my calculations, that's the 10th penalty so far on the Slippery Rock Rockets tonight. So sloppy game and something that the coaches, I'm sure, will be talking with them after this game.
So exactly 11 minutes to play. Ball spotted at about the 34-yard line. Big 1st and 5 coming up for the Hornets. Dungy awaits the snap, calls for it. More movement on the Rocket line. They were called off again. So without the aid of a play, Hickory's on the verge of gaining 10 yards the last 2 plays.
Yeah, that'll give them a new set of chains here now. It'll be a 1st and 10. So again, killer penalties for the Rockets here. To compete with a team against like the Hornets, you're going to need to really execute on all sides of the ball and really have a perfect game, and has been really short of that for the Rockets, and kind of see that on the scoreboard, down 2 scores.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 39 now for Hickory. Again, at the moment, they're up 14 points, 21-7. Friday night PA, week 9. And here comes Dungy again in the shotgun, calls for it, takes it, gives it to Morrison, finds a hole. He's up over the 45 to about the 47-yard line. So he's about 2 yards shy of a first down. And a big 2nd down 2 coming up for Hickory.
Morrison trying to make amends from that fumble his last possession. Does a great job there, hitting the hole on the left side, able to gain 7 yards there, and done a great job tonight with having over 100 yards so far in tonight's game.
So Gardlock and Evans are flanked out to the right. Dungy again in the backfield, Morrison to his left. He's going to keep it himself, Dungy. He's in midfield. He's up over midfield to 40. He's into Slippery Rock territory to about the 38-yard line. Another first down for Hickory. Nice carry for Dungy.
Yeah, great decision by Dungy as another read option between Dungy and Morrison. Dungy decides to keep it himself, and Morrison is tackled by the defender right after he decides to take it himself. Great decision by Dungy as he has the space himself, able to take it up the middle of the left side and gain the tough 15 yards for that Hornet offense.
Ball sitting at the 39-yard line of Slippery Rock. Dungy takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself again. Over to the 30, slides down at about the 27-yard line. So Dungy, a nice carry and another Hickory first down.
Yeah, very smart, too, of him. And staying inbound, sliding down, as he knows he just wants that clock to tick down here as they're up 2 scores. Great play from Dungy. Another great run, taking 27 on the last 2 runs.
9 minutes on a moving clock here in the 4th quarter. Up by 2 scores. Hickory's trying to add another one to the tally if they can. Dungy once again in the shotgun. Morrison to his left, takes a snap. He gives to Morrison, right tackle, over on the right side. He's inside the 35 to about the 20. You get to around the 19-yard line maybe. See it from here, but a nice carry there. Again, it was Morrison. Another penalty,
Flag on the play, and I was kind of wondering as the edge of that play, couldn't see who it was for the Hornets offense. Looked like he maybe held that Rockets defender just to give him a better edge on the space, but actually holding on the defense here. So that penalty will probably be declined as gain that first down yardage anyway there with Morrison.
So they're determining what they're going to do and where they're going to spot it. Looks like the ball's going to be, where are they going to set this one down? It's going to be inside the 15, looks like about the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 11 for Hickory. 8:35 to go. Clock is running in the fourth quarter. They're up 2 scores, 21-7 right now from Hickory. Friday night PA, week 9. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis here tonight. More whistles and a timeout now on the part of Hickory. So let's take a timeout here as well. We'll be back with more action in a moment. Your score with 8:20 to go here in the fourth quarter is Hickory 21, Slippery Rock 7. We'll be right back.
Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union, making a difference in our community. Get great rates on savings and checking, mortgage loans where we turn home buyers into home owners, and auto loans to fit your life. With a credit union loan that fits your needs, budget, and lifestyle, we'll be your partner working side by side, helping you succeed. 2 convenient locations, Hermitage and Sharon. Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union, making a difference in our community.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire and Auto Service.
Hi, this is Tammy Calderwood from Mercer County Community Federal Credit Union, and you are listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
D'Onofrio's Food Center has a long history of friendly, helpful service and affordable prices on all their groceries. Try their fresh deli meats and cheeses or their tasty bakery items. Pick up fresh produce, seafood, and delicious barbecue. Stop by the meat department for homemade sausage and fresh-cut steaks. Be sure to ask about their catering services for your next event. And find all the groceries you need from national and store brands. Serving the community for 4 generations. D'Onofrio's Food Center on Route 18 in Hermitage.
And we are back to Hickory High School as the Hornets attempt to add to their lead. This time it's Morrison up the middle. He's got a big hole. He's headed towards the end zone. He's dropped it about the 1-yard line. So they're going to spot it at the 1-yard line. A big first down run and a now 1st and goal.
Yeah, good run there by Morrison. Looked like he maybe got in at the end, able to kind of ride on the back of one of his O-linemen, but the official marked them down just short of the goal line here. But first down here for the Hornets, looking to extend their lead to 3 scores. And now you see Luke Lewis here at quarterback, so a different set here for the Hornets. Something maybe a 85 Bears package here.
We'll see if the fridge can take it in from the 10, from the 5 rather. He does get the direct snap. He's going forward. He plows it in for 6. So a touchdown for Hickory. The refrigerator Lewis gets in for the score, and it's 27-7 right now. And another flag, so some either celebrating or personal foul after the score.
Yeah, I haven't seen that this season for the Hickory Hornets, but with it being senior night, especially Lewis, a senior, able to cap off tonight's night with a touchdown and a great performance. Great season from him, and not done yet as they look to continue their success in the playoffs.
So Callum Dara will come in against for the extra point. The holding is by Gardlock.
Looks like the penalty was on Lewis after that play for a celebration, so it moves them back a few yards here. Still, though, lined up for the extra point.
And here we go, getting ready to kick the extra point of the attempt by Dara. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it looks like it's good. It is through, and it is a 28-7 lead for the Hickory Hornets here with 7:32 to play. We'll be back with more Friday Night PA action in a moment.
This is Mike Lysak from Warehouse Sales, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
Looking for a timeless treasure? Discover the magic of King's Jewelry, a family-owned gem since 1914. We're excited to announce our brand new location at 2220 East State Street in Hermitage. Whether it's an engagement ring, a special gift, or a stunning statement piece, our expert jewelers are here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Join us for our grand opening. Enjoy exclusive offers and discover why generations have trusted King's Jewelry for the most cherished moments.
King's Jewelry, celebrating love for over 100 years.
Hi, this is Rod Jones from Jones Performance Products, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
The Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service congratulates the athletes, band members, coaches, and parents on their season. Owned and operated by Steve Sherman and son Steve, we personally handle all aspects of your loved one's service. It is our honor to serve you with a wide range of services and ceremonies. Best of luck tonight from the Sherman Funeral Home and Sherman family. Sherman Funeral Home located on Highland Road in Hermitage.
And here come the Hickory Hornets getting ready to kick off to Slippery Rock. The usual suspects deep to receive, Owen Long and Cole Scott for Slippery Rock. Stand at the 25. And the kick is a high end-over-end kick. It is taken by Owen Long at the 21. He's up over the 30, the 35, 40, 45, midfield. He's off to the races, 40. He's got one man to beat. He's inside the 20. He's going to be gone. A touchdown on a punt return for Owen Long. And all of a sudden, the Rockets have pulled within 2 scores here again.
And multiple flags
but there
down.
are, yes, penalties.
And some Hornets down as well after that play. So they look confident that they think it's coming back after that play. And the official kind of just motioned a holding. So it looks like it will be a hold. A costly penalty there for the Slippery Rock Rockets is you saw Long take the ball on the right side to stride up the field. His long legs able to break through the field and get the touchdown, but they think that the flag might be on the Hornets after all. So Slippery Rock Rockets are celebrating on the sideline. So it looks like that score will stand after all.
So it is a 28-13 game right now, and you probably are going to just want to keep kicking, at least for now, kick extra points. And it looks like, let's see here.
It looks like they're keeping their offense here, as you might as well, or actually scrap that. Looks like I saw Popovic out there, but he's actually the holder or the snapper, the long snapper there for the Rockets.
Petrus is doing the holding. Zach Lasko attempt the extra point. Here's the snap. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. So it's a 28-14 game now at the moment. We'll take another break. We'll be back with more Friday Night PA action right after this.
This is Ben Bissett from Ben Bissett Chevrolet, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
You grew up knowing you could do anything. As a soldier in the U.S. Army, you'll test your limits and feel the pride of doing things you never thought possible. From working with computers, assisting physicians, or fixing helicopters, there's a job that's right for you. And those who qualify can get up to a $50,000 enlistment bonus for certain jobs. You earn money for college while learning how to be a team leader as you become part of a team. To find out more, visit us during a football game or go to GoArmy.com. Be all you can be. Paid for by the United States Army.
Hi, this is Rod Jones from Jones Performance Products, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
Have you thought to yourself, the weather info on my smartphone doesn't tell me much? Then give Time and Temperature a call. Time and Temp has been around for decades, but not like this. Time, temp, and the forecast quickly and accurately. Then you can get on with your day. In the Shenango Valley, 347-7751. Greenville, 588-2300. Grove City, 458-5800. Save it in your contacts for easy dialing.
And welcome back. Here we are at Hickory. And the Slippery Rock Rockets now down 28-14 with 7:32 to play. And you think the strategy is going to call for an onside attempt?
Yeah, you've seen a few short kicks so far, so they don't want to kick it deep in the hands of those dangerous returners, and now down 2 scores. You might as well try something here with the onside.
So I believe that's guard lock deep to receive. Lasko approaching the ball at the 40. And he runs up on it, trying to make a recovery. It's going to be a big scrum there inside Hickory territory. And it looks like the Rockets may have made the recovery. We'll see what happens when they peel the bodies off here, who has it. And did Hickory end up getting that recovery? It was
Adam Myers, wow, he fortunately fell on that. That was a great play, though, from the kicker, Zach Lasko, able to just do a little bit of a squib kick. You kind of saw Pat McAfee do that a few years ago, and able to just kick it up the middle and recover his own kick. This time almost able to do that, but a great play there from Myers nonetheless keeps the ball on the Hickory side.
They start at their own 48-yard line. 7 minutes, 31 seconds to play. 28-14, Hickory in the lead. Dungy and Morrison can change that in a hurry. Dungy fires, it's guard lock. He makes the catch. He's up to about the 47-yard line. I don't even think he got the original line of scrimmage on that one. Lost a yard or so, Kevin.
Yeah, try to fool him there. Try to simple screen to the outside to guard lock. With the injuries to the receivers on the Hickory side, guard locks emerged as their top receiver. And this time, try a simple screen and stop there from long before he's able to get going. Great play there. Brings up a 2nd and long here. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion on the Hickory side.
And so the clock is stopped at 7:21 to go here in the game. Ball spotted at about the 47-yard line of Hickory.
7:19 to go here in this slow-moving second half.
And no urgency from either side here as the clock ticks close to 7 minutes in the 4th.
First half moved by fairly quickly. The second half has moved a lot slower.
He might be just waiting for the timeout, and he is. Dungy calls the timeout here, so we'll take a timeout here in the booth. Friday Night PA. Hornets lead 28-14. Back after these messages.
This is Bruce Robertson of Shenango Valley Time and Temperature, and you're listening to High School Football on FridayNightPA.com.
You grew up knowing you could do anything. As a soldier in the U.S. Army, you'll test your limits and feel the pride of doing things you never thought possible. From working with computers, assisting physicians, or fixing helicopters, there's a job that's right for you. And those who qualify can get up to a $50,000 enlistment bonus for certain jobs. You'll earn money for college while learning how to be a team leader as you become part of a team. To find out more, visit us during a football game or go to GoArmy.com. Be all you.
Hi, this is Steve Sherman of Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service, and you're listening to High School Football on FridayNightPA.com.
And welcome back here to Hickory. It is a 28-14 Hickory lead right now. And Hickory has the ball, and they have basically all the components here to put this one away with a long drive. Once again, Dungy gives to Morrison over midfield. He's over the 40, the 30. He's gone. 10-5 touchdown, Kelvin Morrison. As long as there are no flags on the play, so much for killing the clock. As Kelvin Morrison just ripped off about a 53-yard run, maybe? Was that something like that, Kevin? Boy, what a run by Kelvin Morrison.
Yeah, what a run by Morrison indeed. And I mentioned the Rockets done a good job slowing him down. I haven't had that big play and can only slow him down so long as Morrison finally breaks free for the long run. Following the block of Dante Evans, he motions to the left, able to hit the daylight, and no one touched him in the end as he broke through and able to extend the lead to 35 pending the extra point.
Here's the snap. The kick is up. It looks like it's good. It is. It's 35-14 now. Your score with 6:47 to play here in the game. We'll be back with more Friday Night PA action in a moment. Stay with us.
This is Ben Bissett from Ben Bissett Chevrolet. For over 67 years, we've been serving the Mercer County area. with quality sales, service, and leasing. Inventory, competitive pricing, and outstanding service, and always a great selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. And service is open late on Thursday nights and on Saturday mornings for your convenience. Find us at visitchevy.com or stop by on Route 19 just south of Mercer, PA. That's Ben Bissett Chevrolet.
Welcome back again to Hickory and Hermitage, PA, as the Hickory Hornets now enjoy a 35-14 lead. 6:47 to go here in the game. Big night for seniors here at Hickory. And they are sure getting the show, and a show by Kelvin Morrison tonight.
Yeah, great play by Morrison. Great bounce back from him after fumbling a few possessions ago, and now breaks off that long run. Most likely seals the game for the Hornets and seals the region title.
So Long and Cole Scott again deep to receive. Dara doing the kicking again. So Dara with the kick, and it is a beautiful kick, end over end. It's Owen. Owen Long up over the 20, 25, and toppled at the 29, ball loose. But it was the ball did not come loose. It was bodies flying. But the Slippery Rock Rockets will start off inside their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, that was Dylan Gardner there for the Hornets. He made the first play of the game with the interception and then makes the play on the kickoff there. As I see the grit from the Hornets as they had the kickoff last time to Long. He housed it on them, and this time not afraid to kick it off to him again. This time able to make the tackle on a short kickoff return.
So as much as they are fighting to stay in this game, they just seem to be one step ahead and two back in this one. 35-14 is their score now. Popovic again in at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looks to throw, fires a flat pass up over the 30, about the 32-yard line. That's Doug Popovic actually make the catch. And the quarterback duties on that were being handled by, not sure who even threw the ball on that one, Kevin.
I think it was Cole Scott probably there in the backfield as they rotate the playmakers on the Rocket side. This time Scott throws it and gets a few yards there, but looked like there was maybe a flag there as the officials keen to throw a flag this game, but it is a Rocket down on the field. Looks like cramping, so as they take a break on the field, we'll take a break here in the booth with about 6 minutes left in the fourth. Back after these messages.
Looking for a timeless treasure? Discover the magic of King's Jewelry, a family-owned gem since 1914. We're excited to announce our brand new location at 2220 East State Street in Hermitage. Whether it's an engagement ring, a special gift, or a stunning statement piece, our expert jewelers are here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Join us for our grand opening. Enjoy exclusive offers and discover why generations have trusted King's Jewelry for the most cherished moments.
King's Jewelry, celebrating love for over 100 years.
Hi, this is Staff Sergeant Keffer of the Hermitage Army Recruiting Office, and you are listening to High School Football on FridayNightPA.com.
And we are back here at Hermitage. Popovic again in the shotgun. He gives to, this is the running back number 23, gets up over the 40 to, well, close to the 40, about the 39-yard line. That was Cole Schwartz actually on the carry.
Yeah, I haven't heard his name yet for the Rockets this time. They decided a little jet touch pass to him. Takes it up the left side, but brought down there is
2nd and 8.
Another conference between the officials after that play and see what they decide. I think it might have been another flag. Illegal motion on the Slippery Rock Rockets. Moves them back again. Another costly penalty for the Rockets.
And this is not going to be one of those games where they just let the clock run. That's not going to happen here, because we are too close at the moment. 35-14. Hickory out front of Slippery Rock right now, vying for a region title are the Hornets tonight. Week 9 of the 2025 season here. Popovic takes the snap. He pitches to Long. Long's up to about the 30 where he's toppled. Got a yard or so on that carry.
With about 6 minutes left here in the fourth, we mentioned the U.S. Army Award of Excellence. We give it to the player of the game. Tonight we'll have the actual U.S. Army men and women here to give the player that award and to accept the ball that's been signed by all the players throughout the season. So stay tuned for that after this game.
And I can pretty much tell who that's going to be. Popovic takes the snap, fires out to his left. It's bobbled, juggled, and dropped. Incomplete. It's intended, I believe, for Schwartz out there on the left. Dropped.
And now Popovic again was pressured there, able to just get the ball out to number 23, Cole Schwartz, but falls incomplete as it hits his hand with the defender bearing down. He thought about making the move before receiving the ball. Sets up a fourth down here as the punting unit out for Slippery Rock.
So spotted at the 29-yard line.
And having a little bit of deja vu from last week, seeing Morrison last week, he was about the 30-yard line when he had that 70-yard punt return, this time at the 40.
See what we can come up with here if Hickory can really put the nail in it here for good. Here's the snap. He drops the snap, picks it up again. He kicks it off the side of his foot and probably went out of bounds. It looks like about the 36-yard line. So not a very productive kick there for the Rockets. So Hickory will start out at the Slippery Rock 36.
Yeah, not the first time we've seen that from the Rockets punter, and I'm sure they've watched film from Morrison. They saw his punt return last week, so not wanting to give the ball to him in harm's way. So just took the safe play, kicking it out of bounds. Sets the ball, though, past midfield.
5.5 minutes here to go in the game. Can almost confidently say our U.S. Army player of the game tonight could be only one player that I can think of.
Yeah, I think it's between. There could be a few players, but I think we'll talk about that after this play.
Okay. Once again, Popovic and the Rockets trying to get something going on defense here, too, as Dungy drops back to throw. He's going to fire a deep one over the middle. He's got a man open, just out of the reach, incomplete. And I believe that was guard lock, was it? Not the intended receiver all the way down there, but just out of his outstretched arms.
Yeah, guard lock tried the post route, and he had separation about the 20-yard line. He started to break away, and he broke across the field, and Dungy just overthrew him just slightly there as they weren't able to connect. But a great play there from the Hornets nonetheless, and that brings up second down. So you had mentioned the player of the game. I think you were queuing in on Morrison, but I think with the game so far of Gardner, he had the interception, and then Luke Lewis, he had the rushing touchdown and had a few good blocks and plays on defense. So there have been a few good players, but I think probably leaning towards Morrison in the end, but still 5 minutes left. See if anyone else has their say and who gets that award.
And Hickory's going to move back 5 more yards with a penalty here. And so now the ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Morrison up the middle. Makes a couple people miss. He's trying to run out of an ankle tackle. He does. He gets extra yardage inside the 30. About the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. Nice run once again. Close to first down yardage, but I think they're going to need about 2 more to get it.
Yeah, great job by Morrison. Great persistence as the defender had him by the foot, and he kind of just ringed him around and end up able to break free in the end and gain a few more yards, but brought down just short of the first down yard.
So Slippery Rock has no timeouts left. The clock continues to run with 4:42. I got an idea if I'm a coach for Hickory. I say run the ball. What do you think?
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't think I want to take any more shots to the end zone if I can help it right now. But Dungy again in the shotgun. He's got Morrison to his right. Takes a snap. Fakes to give. Keeps it himself. Dungy up over the 30 to around the 26-yard line. And I think they're really close to a first down, but maybe by about a yard or so shy.
And we have a score update from around the town. We have the Wilmington-Sharpsville final. Wilmington finished them off 51-7 to finish their season here. And as playoffs start to arrive here, some more matchups, some more teams to look forward to.
So Farrell is positioning themselves for playoffs. Hickory doing the same. Dungy, Morrison, right tackle, forward for about 3. I think he's close enough to a first down. He may have got it. He had to get inside the 25. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, I think he got just what he needed there for that first down yardage. And the clock ticks close to 3 minutes here in the fourth, and they look to just kind of chew out this last few minutes here.
I would certainly
see off this victory to propel them into the playoffs.
I would certainly think so. Yep.
So Hickory taking their time here as play clock goes close to 15 seconds here.
So Dungy can make himself a case, of course, for being a player of the game, too. Can't deny that. He's going to keep it himself this time again. Dungy, he's up over the 20 to about the 18. And let that clock roll. Let that baby roll down. Inside 2:50 to play.
Yeah, it looks like Dungy's trying to make his last push for that award. As I mentioned before the game, how Dungy and Morrison are tied with Player of the Game awards this season. So whoever wins it today will break that deadlock. And Dungy looking to try to make his mark on this drive.
Well, 2 minutes will tell the tale here from Hermitage. 35-14 is the score at the moment. Friday Night PA Week 9 wrapping things up here tonight. Dungy gives to Morrison, left side. He's inside the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Calvin Morrison. That was pretty easy. Made it look darn easy right there. Another 6 on the board. And 2:16 to play. I always kind of wonder why he wouldn't have just slid down at the 5.
Well, I remember the first game I did with Hickory and Dungy, or actually Morrison won the Player of the Game, and I interviewed him after that game, and he said his goals for the season, and he's had a few injuries this season, so he is short of those goals, but looking to get closer with as many scores he can get, and he breaks the pylon there for that last score.
And Calendera adds the extra point. So with 2:16 to play here from Hermitage and Hickory Stadium, it is a 42-14 lead for the Hornets. So that Region 4 title is really right there for the taking. Farrell has taken care of Reynolds. Did I see that right?
Yeah, I think.
And I had Reynolds in 72. Darn it. It's a final now. Farrell 74-0 over Reynolds. That one's for the record books.
Yeah, Reynolds has had a good season. Kind of halted the last few weeks as they took a defeat to Wilmington, and now Farrell facing some tougher teams, and it'll be a good test for them as the playoffs will be coming shortly, and I'm sure they'll have a matchup coming up for them.
So just a little bit over 2 minutes to go in this one. What's Slippery Rock's strategy going to be coming out? Do they come out fighting, or do they just come out just kind of milking the clock a little bit? We'll see. I would think that Popovic's still going to have some noise to make. He'll probably want to take some shots, but Owen Long and Cole are back there to receive. Cole Scott.
Here on senior night, their star players, Popovic, Long, and Scott are all seniors, so one last showing for them here. We'll see what they show us here on this last drive.
Up on the kick, it's a squibber. It's picked up about the 25. He's up over the 30, 35. Call it the 36 or 37-yard line on the return. And I think that was Trenton Rich on the return for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, Trenton Reich there for Slippery Rock, and kind of saw the squib kick go to him, and gave me flashbacks to a long time ago whenever the Patriots O-lineman had that kickoff return, and he kind of just rumbled up the field. This time, no one able to tackle him, but they're kind of just able to hold his momentum, which did make the whistle come in. And forces them to start up here at the 37.
So 155, and the mercy rule will not apply, of course, tonight, because you have to be 35 points ahead. So they'll have to let this one run out to triple zeros. And Hickory calls another timeout. Not quite sure why they would do that, but they want to see what the situation is and make an assessment. So it will take 30 seconds, and we'll be back here in a moment with more Friday Night PA action. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn's. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Finney sent you.
Okay, welcome back here at Hickory High School. 42-14, the Hornets holding on to that lead, and they will look to preserve it here, but Slippery Rock maybe want to try to punch something on the board here before it's over. Popovic takes a handoff. He gives it to Cool Scott up the middle for about 2, maybe a yard or 2 at the most. And the clock is continuing to move now, thankfully. No cramps, please. No penalties, please.
That looks like it will wrap the night up for the Hickory seniors as they look to have their sights set on the playoffs ahead. It's a great senior night here at Hornet Stadium and a great showing from them as they lead 4 scores now on the scoreboard.
What do you think, Kevin? There's no dispute now. Who do you think that player of the game should be, right? He's waiting for this like 80-yard interception return here with a minute and a half to go. We'll see. Popovic again in the shotgun. He's got Long in front of him. He gives to Long, left side, trying to find a hole. Gets up to about the 45, maybe at the 46-yard line. Give him a generous spot there.
Yeah, the only player out there for the Hornets who I think could still make a mark would be Gardner, as he had that interception and he's still out there, the freshman on senior night, but didn't quite do enough, I think, tonight to officially earn that award of excellence. It has to go to Kelvin Morrison, who has have him down 16 carries, 162 yards, 4 touchdowns. And he did have that fumble, but able to bounce back and have a great night.
Thank you, Kevin, for making that declaration. Appreciate that tonight. Owen Long runs off right tackle. He's up around midfield, fights his way forward into Hickory territory to about the 47-yard line. So that's good enough for a first down. Rockets pick up another first there, though.
There's number 36, Peyton Reich, on this first carry, and with that, the clock ticks close to zeros, and Slippery Rock, the clock stopped for whatever reason, but Slippery Rock not, or actually there was a flag there, so looks to be a unsportsmanlike block on the back there on Slippery Rock, so it'll be a 15-yard penalty. Negate that long gain, but that will most likely do it here at Hornet Stadium.
Well, if they're going to start the clock again, it very well may do it. 24 seconds to play. Friday Night PA, we're wrapping up week number 9 here. Jeff Davis with Kevin Davis tonight, live from Hickory High School, where the senior night has been definitely set off with some fantastic events here, and especially on the scoreboard. Great offense on Kelvin Morrison's part. He has done fantastic tonight, as has Dungy as well. Certainly can't leave him out of the equation. And there were arguments made for other players as well. Luke Lewis, again, mentioned by Kevin, too. It's Owen Long, left side. He's up over the 35 to about the 39-yard line. And that'll do it. That's triple zeros, folks, from Hickory. So Friday Night PA wraps it up tonight. We've got our U.S. Army player of the game is going to be down on the field. Kelvin Morrison with Kevin and the U.S. Army representatives tonight. A special presentation of the ball that's been given out all year long to the player of the game. So U.S. Army player of the game is coming up shortly. Stay with us. We'll be back to wrap things up with that and an interview on the field. We'll be back in here in just a few moments. Friday Night PA continues. Stay with us.
Looking for a timeless treasure? Discover the magic of King's Jewelry, a family-owned gem since 1914. We're excited to announce our brand new location at 2220 East State Street in Hermitage. Whether it's an engagement ring, a special gift, or a stunning statement piece, our expert jewelers are here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Join us for our grand opening. Enjoy exclusive offers and discover why generations have trusted King's Jewelry for the most cherished moments.
King's Jewelry, celebrating love for over 100 years.
This is Rod Jones. On behalf of Jones Performance Products, we wish all sports a healthy and safe year. We are located in West Middlesex, PA, and are the leading manufacturers of semi-truck hoods and the home to truck rods, custom hoods. Visit our website at jonesperformance.com.
This is Ben Bissett from Ben Bissett Chevrolet, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
You grew up knowing you could do anything. As a soldier in the U.S. Army, you'll test your limits and feel the pride of doing things you never thought possible. From working with computers, assisting physicians, or fixing helicopters, there's a job that's right for you. And those who qualify can get up to a $50,000 enlistment bonus for certain jobs. You'll earn money for college while learning how to be a team leader as you become part of a team. To find out more, visit us during a football game or go to GoArmy.com. Be all you can be. Paid for by the United States Army.
Ready for that kitchen upgrade? Hi, this is Jim from McCluskey Showcase Kitchens and Baths in New Wilmington, where we bring your vision to life with expert design, premium cabinetry, and a team that treats your home like their own. From custom design to complete renovation, we handle it all. Visit lookatmykitchen.com to explore our work and schedule your consultation. That's lookatmykitchen.com, where experience meets design.
This is Mike Lysak from Warehouse Sales, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
D'Onofrio's Food Center has a long history of friendly, helpful service and affordable prices on all their groceries. Try their fresh deli meats and cheeses or their tasty bakery items. Pick up fresh produce, seafood, and delicious barbecue. Stop by the meat department for homemade sausage and fresh cut steaks. Be sure to ask about their catering services for your next event and find all the groceries you need from national and store brands. Serving the community for 4 generations. D'Onofrio's Food Center on Route 18 in Hermitage.
Hi, this is Rod Jones from Jones Performance Products, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
The Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service congratulates the athletes, band members, coaches, and parents on their season. Owned and operated by Steve Sherman and son Steve, we personally handle all aspects of your loved one's service. It is our honor to serve you with a wide range of services and ceremonies. Best of luck tonight from the Sherman Funeral Home and Sherman family. Sherman Funeral Home located on Highland Road in Hermitage.
This is Rod Jones. On behalf of Jones Performance Products, we wish all sports a healthy and safe year. We are located in West Middlesex, PA, and are the leading manufacturers of semi-truck hoods and the home to truck rods, custom hoods. Visit our website at jonesperformance.com.
You grew up knowing you could do anything. As a soldier in the U.S. Army, you'll test your limits and feel the pride of doing things you never thought possible. From working with computers, assisting physicians, or fixing helicopters, there's a job that's right for you. And those who qualify can get up to a $50,000 enlistment bonus for certain jobs. You'll earn money for college while learning how to be a team leader as you become part of a team. To find out more, visit us during a football game or go to GoArmy.com. Be all you can be. Paid for by the United States Army.
This is Rod Jones. On behalf of Jones Performance Products, we wish all sports a healthy and safe year. We are located in West Middlesex, PA, and are the leading manufacturers of semi-truck hoods and the home to truck rods, custom hoods. Visit our website at jonesperformance.com.
You grew up knowing you could do anything. You grew up knowing you could do anything. As a soldier in the U.S. Army, you'll test your limits and feel the pride of doing things you never thought possible. From working with computers, assisting physicians, or fixing helicopters, there's a job that's right for you. And those who qualify can get up to a $50,000 enlistment bonus for certain jobs. You'll earn money for college while learning how to be a team leader as you become part of a team. To find out more, visit us during a football game or go to GoArmy.com. Be all all you can be. Paid for by the United States Army.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn's. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
And welcome back here to Hermitage. We've got Kevin Davis down on the field with Chuck Wallace and a representative from the U.S. Army to present tonight's U.S. Army Player of the Game and Player of the Season, for that matter. And, of course, that's going to be Kelvin Morrison tonight. He just put, like, some crazy numbers up tonight. Tons of yardage and a few scores. A great night for Kelvin Morrison. Final, once again, 42-14, the Hickory Hornets over the Slippery Rock Rockets. And that, of course, secures the region championship for the Hornets as they will proceed on the playoffs here in a couple of weeks. So we'll be about ready to head down to the field here in just a moment. Kelvin is going to be going over and being congratulated by his teammates, as also the U.S. Army people are there tonight, representatives, to present this. And I'm waiting for the word from Kevin to let us know that he's ready to go. So we're waiting to hear, like, he's interviewing you and speaking to him right now. So.
As a unit, as the season's going on.
We definitely come together as a team as the season goes on. Like, guys are picking each other up. Like, leadership's there. This is good.
Yeah, and leadership, one of the leaders on the team is, I would say, you, with your continued dominance in the season. How do you continue that play from week to week?
Really just keeping my head on track, and my dad helping me out with this stuff. Like, without him, can't really do none of this.
And with a great season, kind of wrapping up, the playoffs obviously on your mind next. What are you guys looking forward to with the playoffs on tap?
We look forward to going the first round of playoffs, going in the District 10 championship, winning that.
Yeah, District 10 championship. And with your win tonight, you guys clinched the region championship. What does that mean for you guys?
It means everything to us. We were looking forward to this.
Yeah. And again, great performance from Kelvin Morrison. One last question from him. Any tips that you can take from that touchdown run from Luke Lewis tonight?
You can't tackle the big dude. That's not happening.
Yeah, can't tackle the big dude. Can't tackle Kelvin Morrison tonight. Great performance from the young man. Great game. Back to you in the booth.
Thank you very much, Kevin, for that. The U.S. Army down on the field now, of course, presenting Kelvin Morrison, check that, with the U.S. Army Player of the Year, actually, for the season. Every week, the Players of the Week sign the ball, and the ball is presented to the one who typifies this award the most, and he is receiving it down on the field, and representatives from the U.S. Army are down there presenting that to him. So it's a great evening for Kelvin and a great evening for the Hickory Hornets as they finalize everything here tonight. Your final, once again, is 42-14. The Hickory Hornets a winner over the Slippery Rock Rockets, and that'll tie things up for here Week 9 on Friday Night PA. Don't forget to stay with us throughout the course of the season. If we're doing any more games, Kevin and Mike will be doing some of those for you, possibly when the Hickory gets to the playoffs. We'll see what that's involving. So, but nonetheless, it's been a great evening for football, a great senior night here as the celebration continues and people are starting to file out. It's really a great atmosphere. It's been that way all night. So, once again, I'll wrap things up here in just a second. We'll go ahead and we'll take a quick break here. We'll be back with a couple final thoughts right after this.
The Sherman Funeral Home and Cremation Service congratulates the athletes, band members, coaches, and parents on their season. Owned and operated by Steve Sherman and son Steve, we personally handle all aspects of your loved one's service. It is our honor to serve you with a wide range of services and ceremonies. Best of luck tonight from the Sherman Funeral Home and Sherman family. Sherman Funeral Home located on Highland Road in Hermitage.
This is Ben Bissett from Ben Bissett Chevrolet, and you're listening to High School